Born and bred in Tuscaloosa, not raised in Baton Rouge. Didn't ride no wagon train to Norman or to Boone. They said I'd never make it, just a name they overlook. Now I'm burning up their game plans and ripping up their books. No 5-star shine, no silver spoon. I came up grinding on a Friday night moves. Now they feel me coming like a 4th down blitz. Got 'em talking sideways, throwing fits. But I must admit, I can't quit. 'Cause I'm the outlaw of college football. Ain't no stripes can hold me back. I don't need their legacy or no booster money stack. I don't bow to no tradition. Ain't no handshake deals I need. I just play for pride, for fire, and the will to make 'em bleed. I ain't on your media darlings list. No Heisman hype, no clean-cut script. But every time that whistle blows, I leave my soul out on that road. They talk about dynasties and brands, but I built mine with my own hands. Ain't got no statue, no parade, just broken dreams and lines I've laid. I'm the outlaw of college football, the storm they never saw. I don't fit their pretty picture, but I still outrun them all. Don't need no love from ESPN, just a line to cross and dirt to win. Yeah, I'm the outlaw, the rebel in this brawl. I ain't here for fame or fortune, ain't no puppet on a string. I'm here to wreck their castles and crown myself a king. I'm the outlaw of college football, tattooed in scars and grit. I write my story on the field, and I never call it quits. Let the legends play their history, I'll write my own new lore. 'Cause I'm the outlaw, yeah, I'm the outlaw, kicking down the damn front door. 'Cause I'm the outlaw of college football. Ain't no stripes can hold me back. I don't need their legacy or no booster money stack. I don't bow to no tradition, ain't no handshake deals I need. I just play for pride, for fire, and the will to make 'em bleed. 'Cause I'm the outlaw of college football.
Woo! Here we go again. Looks like if Alabama wins, they may be getting a rematch with Texas. And that series was tied 2-2 during the season. So it's going to be a hell of a series if Alabama can make it. If Alabama can't, Texas Tech's got to win twice today. They got to beat Alabama twice in order to make it. But we'll have a rematch from last year's final. It'll be Texas versus Texas Tech if Alabama can't come through and win at least one of these two games tonight. Hopefully we'll win the first one, and we won't have to play the second one. And it'll be Alabama versus Texas in the national championship game is what I'm hoping for tonight, so we can get at least one of the Crimson Nations in the finals. Since Oklahoma didn't make it, it just doesn't feel right without Oklahoma being here, at least at the World Series. If it's not the finals, but at least the World Series, right? Just feels like something's missing without the Sooners at least participating. But first batter up tonight was Christian Atkinson. Says, hi, everyone. And Big Orange is in here. Big Orange says Tennessee got shot down, boys that like to kill me. And I hated to see Tennessee lose today. I actually wanted to get a rematch with Tennessee for Alabama's sake, because Tennessee beat us 2 out of 3. So I would like to have at least evened that thing up. Uncle Mo is fickle, so hope Bama can pull through, said Wamblero. All right, so let's go ahead and pull y'all up a feed here so we can get y'all to the game. Here we go. So what we got here. Got some stupid ass commercials on here. Let's go ahead and widen this up for you real quick. Get rid of the comment section and skip this stupid commercial. And there we have it right there, Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Women's College World Series each and every season. There's the Texas Tech coach. As soon as the game goes to first pitch, we will go to the call of the game. And then if y'all want me to muffle out their voices more or muffle my voice out more, we'll just take votes in the comment sections what y'all want to hear. So, yeah. See what we got here. Big Orange Val says, I thought I was going to have unboxed Tennessee Barber dolls riding around with me everywhere. Sure wish Tennessee could have made it. Like I said, I would have liked them to have a rematch with Alabama since they beat Alabama 2 out of 3. I would like to have even that thing up and even surpass Tennessee in the series for the season if Alabama had played Tennessee and beat them twice in the finals. Brisky looks like she's probably going to pitch tonight. So we might see Brisky versus, what's that girl's name again at Texas Tech? I never can remember her name, but she's a pretty good pitcher as well. Been paid millions of dollars, so you know she's good, right? But if you're new here, smash the like button when you come in. Subscribe to the channel. Those two things are absolutely free. The big four: like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Liking and subscribing are the two best out of that four, because it lets YouTube's algorithm know that we got a party going on in here, and it lets you know when we're up and on the air, so I can give y'all more free content. Nitro's in the house. He's got his badge and he's deputized, and I will have to do a random full horseman shout out in the middle of the first inning or at the end of the first inning. I haven't decided yet, but you'll see people in here with their badges like Nitro and Tammy Burton. She's in the house. Queen Bee's here. So if you want a badge like them, it's $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week. You'll get a badge, you'll get deputized, you'll get a random full horseman shout on the actual live stream, as well as possibly the podcast that we do. You also get a comment of the day, possibly, as well as be able to pick music clips and movie clips for the show that we play in here. Y'all stick with us. Big Orange Val, I'm glad to see you in here, brother. It's good to have a little variety in here. If you don't mind, Big Orange Val, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, brother. And maybe we can even have you on the show, because this is the home of the Common Joe and the Common Sally in the Know. Even more so than all those many talking heads. Big Orange says, I'm just bullshitting, boys. It's all good, brother. Nothing wrong with a long little smack talk. Some people can take it. Some people can't. I'm having it rough. Well, I hate to hear that, Big Orange Val. What's going on with you, brother? You can vent to us. We'll be your psychiatrist for the day. Teresa is in the house. Teresa says, I think the Tide should play small ball to get on an early lead. I'll take anything, Teresa. I'll take a 1-0 win today. All we need is one win, and we're on to the finals. Texas Tech needs 2. But I'm going to see and make sure that we got y'all the best feed right now. Let's go ahead and see who else has got it. Okay. All righty then. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one up just in case we need another feed. I'll have one ready for you. As soon as this dumbass commercial goes away, they always stick on here. It's pretty pathetic at the commercials they stick us with. All right, let's see how close these are together. I think this one's a little lagging, but the one we got now I think is a better feed. So Sure what that's all about. Risky. I don't know which one's better. All right. I think the other one's a little bit better. The other feed that I got coming on is a little bit better, I think. I'm going to give y'all a better feed right now. Y'all don't go anywhere. Okay. Y'all let me know how far I am behind y'all. If I'm behind y'all. And if you are ahead of us and you see a play that you are really excited about, hold off celebrating until after we see the play because it ruins it for everybody. We are in commercial break right now. When we come back from commercial break, I will go to the live call of the games. I like to say 1,000 times because I don't want to discourage y'all from being in here. We already got 20 people in here already, though, so the numbers are trickling up pretty regularly. George Fry is in the house. He says, hey, everyone, Oklahoma baseball just had a walk-off home run in the 10th to beat Georgia Tech. Yeah, I know they were down 7-3 at one time, wasn't they? That's good to know, George. I love that because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some Oklahoma baseball. Yeah, I'm not sure where Oklahoma's going for their super regional, but I will try to do Oklahoma baseball for y'all if you want to. Let's go ahead and get to the call of the game.
Face Caitlin Terry, who threw 5 innings back and forth with Nyjah Kennedy in brilliant relief yesterday. And Amanda, she gets the ball to start, and we'll see how often Jerry Glasgow switches between Terry and Kennedy in the circle.
She sure did look good last night against UCLA, her former team. She was bringing the heat and moving the ball all around.
Terry and Jenna Young, and away we go.
Let's go, Bama. Says Tammy Burton, the Queen Bee.
Tennessee played 2. The Longhorns came back out of the losers bracket to win both. And we start our nightcap with a 6:07 first pitch on a 95-degree night. Oh, and it's 2-0 from Terry to Jenna Young. Right out of the chute, Terry is faced with the challenge of doing something no one's done at the World Series. Get Jenna Young out. 5 for 5 for Young with a couple of walks. And Young takes a strike as called by Marty Abazishan, who was the plate umpire for last night's 9-inning Texas Tech Marathon win. 8-7 over UCLA. 7 trips, 7 times on base for the Iowa transfer Young. It pops one to the left side, and that streak is over. A foul out to Taylor Paddle at third.
Caitlin Terry will move the ball up in the zone with her rise ball, 68 to 70 miles an hour there, and she will bring in her curve and her screw. Her screwball worked very well to the UCLA righties last night. She had 7 strikeouts in all of her appearances, coming in and out with Nyjah Kennedy, trading turns in the circle, but she looked good. She's really sharp, a lot like that is what she looked like last night. 68 to 70, even touched 72 miles an hour last night against UCLA.
Mason Brookwell's the second-team All-American with 24 home runs. A little bit too tall. Jazzy Burns, a catcher, working with Terry to start the game. Wells 2 off the Alabama single-season home run record. Had the game-winning 3-run homer against UCLA in the 6th inning Thursday. She's a 2-1 count. There are 2 players who transferred into Alabama this year. Big difference from Tech. Only 2, and you've already seen them both. Young from Iowa, Wells from Houston, and Brooke has thrived. A first-team All-SEC pick and a second-team All-American. Alabama 9th in the country with 100 home runs. That's a big, big number for them. Patrick Murphy's teams in recent years not have that kind of power. The 8th-year head coach looks out as well. Takes strike 3. Like a carbon copy of so many of those at-bats against Terry last night.
Just being able to paint the outside corner looks like a backdoor curveball, but she's still.
Guess they're saving Kennedy for tonight if Texas Tech gets by.
When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a
hitters too, so on that side of the plate, she will throw a backdoor curve and a screw.
Starts Alexis Papillo, 0-1.
Let me know if the game's too loud or if it's not loud enough. And let me know if you can hear my voice in the comment section. Teresa says OU baseball goes to Kansas. All right, well, I'll be doing that. I'll do that one for y'all. Can't win softball. Hell, let's win baseball for you.
Yesterday, Caitlin Terry threw 79 pitches, 59 strikes. Interchanged with Nyjah Kennedy, particularly in the late innings. Jerry Glasgow made 5 pitching changes between Terry and Kennedy in the last 3 innings of the game. They're both in the lineup. He's available to do it again. The throw waits back for changeup down to second base in Williams. And a great start for the team who needs 2 wins tonight. Terry with a 1-2-3 first.
3 up, 3 down for Alabama.
You know who puts in the work like you?
Let's mute the commercials and talk.
They help you get coverage that fits your life and budget.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Talk amongst ourselves. Excuse me. Damn. Mean to cough all up in your ear. Always got some kind of little cough going on, man. My sinuses suck. So how's everybody doing tonight? Good to see all the regulars in here helping me support the Crimson Tide. If it was Oklahoma, I'd be doing the same thing for y'all. You know it. I've been doing it for the last 4 years. I actually probably support Oklahoma more than any other team. Even though they're not my first favorite team, they are my most profitable team. Oklahoma people really support me. Really do. There's always something this moment. I've took all I can take for allergies and stuff, and it just festers all the time, man. Festers all the time when Nesmo. And when Nesmo has his badge as well, he's deputized as well. I'll wait until the end of the first inning, and I will give y'all the random 4 horsemen shout-outs. I don't know. Maybe I can get them right now. Let's see. The people that have badges in here get random 4 horsemen shout-outs, in case y'all wondered. So let's go back to the call of the game, and at the end of the first inning, I will give the random 4 horsemen shout-outs, as promised. By the way, Teresa, did you holler at Mike Legend for me yet? Holler at old boy. Tell him to come on up in here. Hell, you come in here, Teresa. Y'all come on up in here. Anybody's welcome, as long as they're not going to troll and as long as they're not going to spaz out. You're more than welcome to come up in here.
With a 25-homer, 20-steal season. Red Raiders averaging 9.5 runs a game on the year. They've scored 79 runs to lead all teams in the tournament, and Alabama has allowed just 5 to lead all teams in the tournament. Strength versus strength to the max. And Jocelyn Brisky has been the ultimate strength in the circle.
Yeah, because of the way that she has just commanded her pitches and pounded the strike zone. Texas Tech is going to see a lot of strikes tonight. High first pitch strike percentage for Brisky.
Yeah, wait to see how this matchup goes. Brisky and Williams. First pitch swinging, as you'd expect from Mia Williams, who hit the first pitch off the wall yesterday for one of her 3 hits. She's got an early smile on her face. 71 from Brisky to the 2-time All-American Mia Williams, a transfer from Florida. And Williams lofts one deep to left field, down the line, foul ground, and out of play in the bullpen.
All right.
Speed pitch at Williams, very nearly timed up.
Well, I was just about to say
All
the
right,
last
that's
time
not
that we saw
looking
these
good out the gate,
play
Alabama.
like Mia Williams just
Already getting them tagging you already. Almost got you.
For UCLA going up against Kennedy, the pitch before she hit her home run, she did the exact same thing, and that was close.
And then the next pitch is strike 3. The only smiles on the Bama side is Brisky Williams.
Jocelyn Brisky is going to need to use her changeup, but what makes her so effective is the way she tunnels her rise ball and her drop ball. Against UCLA, she went more up with her rise ball. Against Nebraska, she went more down with her drop ball. She can pitch to different scouting reports. Both of those pitches are her strengths. Great vertical separation with her rise, drop, and then the change of speeds with her changeup has made her almost unhittable at times this season.
I'd imagine that last pitch shows you how well she tunnels, because that's only the 19th strikeout for Mia Williams this year in 68
Hope Sims
starts.
is in the house.
As Davis
Haven't seen Hope in a
Mia
while.
Williams has more steals, more doubles.
How you been
more
doing, Hope
homers than
Sims?
strikeouts.
Where you
Still,
been, girl?
Brisky got her on 3 pitches. Now the senior Maya Davis trying to extend
Russell.
her career.
Russell the
Davis is
muscle.
the
Never
active
tussle
leader in
with
Division One
Russell the
in
muscle.
hits
Because
and
he
steals.
can hustle.
And with tonight, she takes over the lead for most games
Damn, I
played
rhyme good.
among
Well, I
active
should be like a
players.
country rap star.
Tonight is her
I'm gonna make me a country
256th
rap
game
song
played, breaking a
about the
tie
Skittle
with
shitters
Florida's Kendall
out in Los
Galen,
Angeles.
Jocelyn Erickson.
Wait a minute. I
First
already
2 years
done
with
that.
Jerry Glasgow at Louisiana.
I'll have to
Came
share
with
that
him
with y'all one
to
day.
Lubbock.
The speed on speed on speed, and the way that
Hey,
Davis has transformed herself
swing.
into more of a power hitter, but can show her other tools too with her slap and drag bunt, one of the best base stealers that we've ever seen.
Brisky's 2-2. Yeah, strike 3 called.
Booyah!
Back-to-back punch-outs against Mia and Maya.
Going downstairs.
Boom,
with her drop
shakalaka!
ball this time to Maya.
Yeah.
Davis. Squeezes her
Boom,
right at the
shakalaka!
inside
Yeah.
corner. You can see Brisky
Boom,
is just coming
shakalaka!
right at these hitters early. This is what she has done the entire World Series.
There's that Lauren Allred, who flips one out of play for a first pitch strike. First 2 innings this season. And this is Jocelyn Brisky's 28th start. A strikeout to walk ratio that feels impossible.
You wanna come on,
80
Teresa?
to 1. And she's ahead of Allred, nothing in 2. Got a little bit off the inside edge there.
Nitro does not
Yesterday, Allred
like the
1
gray
out of 2
uniform.
with 2 walks, a sack fly, and 2 RBIs.
Some of
She
them I
stays
like,
in the 3 spot.
some of them I don't.
Very good
Nitro.
bat to ball hitter.
These tonight,
In fact, Texas Tech has a
they're
team
average, I guess.
full of bat
I don't
to
mind
ball
them as
hitters.
much as they
Even
usually
with their
do.
huge power numbers, they really do not strike out much. Less than 3 offensive strikeouts per game on the season. And Brisky has 3 in the first inning.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo.
What a statement by the SEC pitch
Wow.
of the year.
I think that
This
deserves
semifinal
another.
game, you want to make a
Boom,
statement.
shakalaka!
Yes, Brisky
And another.
up with the
Boom,
rise,
shakalaka!
down with
And
the
another.
drop.
Boom,
Jocelyn Brisky,
shakalaka!
She has been on fire and she is staying on fire. She wants a taste of the finals.
All right, so we're now in commercial break, and everybody can talk amongst themselves. Y'all got any questions, or y'all want to make any comments, or make any jokes, or anything you want to say in the comment section? I'll try to address as many as I can. I can't see them all, but if you do want to get yours addressed, and you want to jump ahead of everybody, there is a money dollar sign at the bottom. You can click on that, write your comment out, then click a second time. It'll highlight your comment and push it to the top, and I will see it, and I will address your comment above everybody else's for a small donation to the program to help keep the lights on. Now, let's go ahead and get the random Full Horseman shout-outs out of the way. And the Full Horseman shout-outs today go to 1. Nesmo, T-Jax to Max, Darth Iskines, and Benny X8 are mounted up, saddled up, ready to go, and they're going to help us with today's college softball invasion. Like I said, if you want your badge and you want to get deputized like those guys, and you want to get a random Full Horseman shout-outs, possibly get a comment of the day, and as well as be able to choose music clips and sound clips like the Boom Shakalaka Boom, It's $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week. It's a little join button over there by the subscribe button. $2.99, 75 cents a week. Just a half a bottle of water for the outlaw. Hit it up and join the Outlaw Posse and get your deputization today. All right, so let's go back to the call of the game in just a second. Let's see what y'all got here. That's my girl, says George Fry. All right, let's get back to the call of the game, and I'll get some more comments.
Hitters, and Nyjah and KT said are constantly waiting for that tap on the shoulder. They're also very involved in the conversation. At one point last night, he said he wanted to put KT in, and she said, no, UCLA knows me way better than they do Nyjah. Leave Nyjah in there.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the gray uniforms. That is true, Tammy. He says we're talking about the off uniforms. They should be wearing crimson cream. Yeah, I knew what he was talking about.
Listen, Jay Glasgow said he really
Me personally,
more early in the year.
these gray uniforms I don't mind as much,
Faced a ton of adversity, give up a ton of runs.
but
Was when
I
he
get
really
what you're
decided
saying.
to go fully into this. You know, we saw
I
last
prefer
night,
the
we just saw
crimson and
all
cream
of
as
the
well.
changes between
Tammy
Terry
Burton.
and Kennedy. How difficult is it, Amanda, for Terry, for Kennedy to be interchanged, moved in and out of the circle?
You know, they would tell you that they've done it this year and that it's no big thing, but I mean, I'm speaking for myself here. It would be really challenging to go in and out, get yourself game ready, and then get pulled, and then trying to keep up with where you're at in the lineup, what the umpire is doing at that time. I mean, it is very challenging, but these two have a lot of respect for each other.
Anybody
We
wants
saw
to be
it
on the
last
show,
night
let me
after the
know.
win when Nyjah
I'll
Kennedy
put a
looked
link
toward left field and Caitlin
in the
Terry came
gallery
running
where
in,
y'all
and
are
she gave her
commenting
the
at.
biggest
I'll put a
hug
link
you
in
could
there.
give.
All you gotta do is click on it,
Ball one to Marley Giles.
and
You
you
have
can
experience
join
with
me.
this. You were a pitcher, but a first
We
baseman.
also
You were
give you
a player.
audio
Do you
only
often have to
options if
do
you
this
don't
kind of
like
thing?
being on
Well,
camera.
you're used to just
If you're
you know,
camera
the team
shy,
is
they
hitting,
do
going
have an
down and running to the
audio
bullpen
only
and
option
staying warm
if you
or
want to be
getting
on
warm
live.
and just kind of keeping track of the game. So that, in a sense, is kind of similar.
Is the
to
game
what
too
they do,
loud?
but at the same time, I don't think that in
Or is
between
it
them
not
being
loud
in and out,
enough?
oftentimes
Y'all let me know in the
they'll
comment
back up.
section.
Caitlin Terry might go to left field, and
Please.
Nyjah Kennedy might even go to first base, and then they just might go back into the game quickly. But you know, it's warm out here.
Giles ground ball to the left side. Off the glove.
Yeah.
Diving Taylor Pendle and Marley Giles.
One time out.
at the
I'll take it.
series. Now 3 for 5 as she is the game's first base runner.
Got around that outside pitch, but it's still able to hit it hard. You see her out and around, is perfectly placed off the glove.
As far as a skip goes, Dayor, you can't skip the actual ESPN commercial. Only ones I can skip, Dayor, is the YouTube commercials.
Just hit a ground ball right there. Trying to get the top half of the ball and see it down.
Giles flip-flopped with this player, the freshman Anna Roman. He drops from 4 to 5. Roman is 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, does have a sac bunt at the World Series, and there's her first hit. And Giles, the Alabama catcher, runs in the face of Davis to take third.
Yeah, baby.
Behind her to second.
Roll to the tides of the road. Roll Tide, roll.
Green light girls, and he said, how strange
RTR.
she's one of them. The speedy
Y'all don't know
Giles
what that
forces
acronym
the
is. That's
envelope
Roll
to get
Tide,
to a
roll,
scoring
baby.
position.
And again, getting the top half of the ball there, Roman hits a line drive on a rise ball. You can see
Thank you,
elevators
Miss Mo.
adjustments are
Thank you,
in
brother.
play as Giles goes first to third.
Keith Cox,
No hesitation.
same thing,
Good
brother.
aggressiveness
Appreciate y'all
there
helping
as
me out.
Alabama is able to
Same.
get 2 on, but
And I have to know.
adjustments that you're
In the
seeing
common
from Alabama
Joes in the
early,
comments
always
out
pitch and
always
chase
put me in the know.
That's how
You know?
Alabama's hitters have shown in this inning. The ground ball by Giles and then the line drive by Roman on a pitch up in the zone.
RTR from Sean James. Appreciate you too, brother. Coming in here and supporting me. Here comes Nyjah Kennedy. That didn't last long. Get a couple on base and already you pull her. I think that's a bad move.
Email for a free trial. You need this ad. Rocket Money. It's easy to see all of your
So
subscriptions.
this is the kind of commercials I could not skip, Dayor. I don't know if you're talking about that, but we can't skip these commercials. They're ESPN commercials. Now, if it's a YouTube commercial, I can skip it. Teresa says, way to go, being aggressive. I don't know if I saw your answer or not, Teresa. Do you want to be on here live with us, sister? my college sports sister. What about you, Tammy? You decided to show up and make your great presence even greater? Like I said, if any of y'all are camera shy, they got audio only. You can just put it just be your voice and be your icon up there. It'll give you an option when you click on the link. I think it's audio only and that kind of deal. I think. It's been a while since I've come in as a guest on a show because I don't get invited to be guests on many shows because people think I'm a little bit of a line tower. I make people a little uncomfortable with my towing of the line. But Kennedy is coming in. She got some nice pants. Not bad. Not bad pants for Kennedy. Najee Kennedy is about to start pitching. I will go back to the call of the game in just a second. If you're new in here, don't go away just because you hear my voice and not the play-by-play, because I will go back to it in just a second. Michael Searce is in the house. Teresa's voting for Tammy. Don't stop being shy. No, I saw a ship word above a while ago, but not right now, says Dayor. All right, Dayor. Let's go ahead and get y'all to the call of the game.
You may be wondering, well, why didn't Nyjah Kennedy start? Like, why are her and Terry flip-flopping? And it's because Texas Tech has been giving up some runs, and they've had to...
Anybody want to come on live?
Neither of them have been overly dominant.
It comes in to face left-handed Audrey Vandegrift. Second and third, nobody out. 73 miles per hour for a strike to start Vandegrift. Terry Glasgow could have left in Terry for a left-on-left spot. Brings in Nyjah instead.
I'm not sure what you're talking about skipping.
12 runners this season and 0 have scored. If that stat holds, the 0, it's going to be a great escape and then some. Strike 2 on Vandegrift.
Come on now. Don't let this girl punk y'all out now.
Up in the zone, it's been that rise ball in the month of May that's been getting hit harder, and she's been prone to giving up more
Have a coffee.
than what we're used to seeing from her.
Anybody got some more coffee for me?
And so she's been relying more on her side-to-side pitches with her screw that you just saw there, a little bit off, and also her curve. And she will bring in a changeup too in the high 50s.
There it is, and Vandegrift lifts it to center field. Plenty deep enough. Davis makes the catch. Giles will score. And a little bit of an offline throw. Dean Troy is safe at third. So Audrey Vandegrift delivers.
Unity Environmental University now offers bachelor's
degrees. This one I can
only
skip.
90 credits.
This one I can skip.
An RBI for Vandegrift. And a gutsy play by Roman running in the face of Davis, who does not have an outfield assist this year. So now runner at third, 1 out for the freshman Ambry Taylor.
Well, and other than the fact that
if they could just end the game right now, I would take it.
You bring Nyjah Kennedy in this situation because she is a strikeout pitcher. I'm sure Coach Glasgow was looking for a strikeout and not the ball to be elevated to the outfield, right? Like, Nyjah Kennedy is known for her swing and miss prowess in the circle, and with those 2 runners in scoring position, she enters in. I'm sure you would have loved to see some swings and misses there and a strikeout, which we've seen her entire career. There's more contact off of her lately.
We've seen her strike out a batter 1,113 times. Among active players, only Belmont's Maya Johnson has more strikeouts. Nearly half of the outs recorded in Nyjah's career are kids. This one popped out
Lighten it off.
by the freshman.
Make a pitch.
Still would be huge.
Make her work it on the
Every
run.
run that Alabama puts
Well,
on
they
the
try to
board,
pitch her
Johnson
again
Frisky in
the second game
circle
if
is like
somehow
8
Texas
outs
Tech
in line
upsets
for
us.
a great offense in Texas Tech, but
Yeah,
Johnson
Najee,
Frisky has just been that
Jerry, whatever her name is. Not Jerry Nightmare.
Throws him by the changeup.
Michael Searce
Kennedy
is.
just lobbed it in there. And there's strikeout number 1,114.
And this is a the bottom of the zone, right at the knees, and freezes Taylor, a freshman, going up against Nyjah Kennedy for the first time, and she pops in that changeup for the all-important second out of the inning.
240 Ks on the year.
Juan Blero, says Najee, seems very hittable these days. Any solid contact, and it's leading the yellow.
281, 347 on base.
So saith Juan Blero from Japan. Konnichiwa.
Has actually been hit by more pitches, 10, than she has drawn walks, 7. Freshman Roman at third on a 2-0 pitch.
Shane Jaruski there. It just floats in there compared to the high heat that she likes to throw up in the zone with her rise ball at 70.
You just drop a Shane Jaruski on us?
You know, it's something that is like always in my mind that I think, so I just went ahead and said it. You know, and just went for it.
It's good to feel loose, right? That's what coaches would tell you. Don't be tense, just feel the looseness here with Susan's on the line. 2-2 to Hawkins. Knocks it out of play.
All right, Ben.
Alabama in the
World Series. Got to run on third, man. Let's get this runner on third in.
Scoring position.
At least.
Crimson Tide had to come back in the first game. It looks like they breezed through this postseason, but they trailed UCLA 3-1 in the fifth. Got a 2-run homer from Alexis Papillo in the fifth, and a 3-run game winner from Brooke Wells in the sixth. Led wire-to-wire Saturday 5-1 against Jordy Fromm and Nebraska. Here's another 2-2. And Hawkins chases for strike 3.
Jesus, age cast.
Strands a runner at third. Alabama, though, gets the first run, charged to Terry.
Nyjah Kennedy is going to be fueled by swings and misses on her rise ball like this. It's the first time that Alabama has seen Kennedy, but that is what.
And as Teresa said on cue, lay off the rise. We've been great to get that one more run in there. It's been awesome, but they didn't. So, oh well. At least we got one run out of it, I reckon. Right now, I'd be happy if the game was over right now. Right now. What do y'all think? I think we're going to be able to beat them in the first game and not have to play a second game, or you think there's going to be a second game tonight? Because if there is a second game, I might not be able to do that one. Might not be able to do that one. See what we got here. I'm going to try to find y'all something, a little clip that I've been thinking about putting on here. If you just come in here, smash the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps me out. It don't take 2 seconds to jump out of the chat and then jump right back in. It helps push the algorithm on YouTube for us. So we're in commercial break. If you're just coming in here, we will go back to the call of the game, the actual announcers, as soon as the commercials are over. But hit that like and subscribe button as you come in. And as George Fry said as well, you got to lay off the rise. Be ready to load up. We got one. Rise ball and drop ball. All right, let's go back to the call of the game.
With the drop. So 2 completely different rises. They're very different. And that's why it's so difficult for pitchers to master both of those pitches. We saw them both in the first inning whenever she struck out the side. Rise ball to Mia Williams that got the chase, and then 2 drop balls to Davis and Allred. And a great start for Brisky with her 2 best pitches, not having to throw that changeup just yet.
Struck out all 3 Texas Tech hitters in the first inning. It's the 3rd time that Brisky has struck out the side-in order in the first inning this year. And it's the first time anybody's done it to Texas Tech since April 23rd, 2022. 4 years since
I hope you were right.
went 3 up, 3 down.
Teresa and Dayora hopefully will win this first game.
The World Series last year with Ole Miss. Strike to Jackie Liss. It's 1-1 to the Tech cleanup hit. Liss has the most.
Don't mind sharing this link out to all your friends and let them know we're in here.
16 of
Try to get some more people in here for me.
75 on the season. Those 75 are 13th most in the country with a senior transfer from Southern Illinois. Liz, Taylor Panel, and then Caitlin Terry, 4-5-6 here. And a ground ball to the right side. The second baseman Young throws out Liz. Well, Jocelyn Brisky is coming off another one-hitter. Saturday against Nebraska allowed a Hannah Cammonson home run. And the only 2 other base runners reached on errors. And this ball is smoked to left, and it's already a one-hitter. Taylor Panel has her 4th hit of this World Series as she attacks the first pitch from Brisky.
Texas Tech has been pretty aggressive against Brisky early in the count, and it looked like Panel was selling out for that inside pitch, a drop ball that stays a little bit elevated. She just slashed that 76 miles an hour off the bat. And Panel has now hit a couple of hard hit balls in her last 2 at bats going back to last night to the left side.
Caitlin Terry.
I saw the thinning on the top. I saw the shedding. I was like, what? I knew that Nutrafol was working.
Remains in the batting. Texas Tech is utilizing the flex position. They have Logan Halliman in left, but not batting. And a ground ball through the left side, a base hit for Terry. So after a one-hitter in her last start, Brisky allows 2 hits in 3 pitches, and Texas Tech puts 2 on.
You can tell that Texas Tech is looking down the zone. Panel hitting a drop ball. Terry.
The hell was that all about?
We're going to start seeing some pitch call changes.
Like she didn't horns up.
Lance McMahon, the Alabama pitching coach, to go a little bit more to the rise and change.
In this tournament, Jocelyn Brisky has faced 14 batters with runners in scoring position, allowed no hits. And on the first opportunity of this game, she's 1-1 on the catcher, Jasmine Burns. Burns homered in the second inning yesterday. Her only hit of the World Series. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left from Burns. She got under it. And Vandergriff has out number 2. Make it 0 for 15 against Brisky with runners in scoring position in the tournament.
And that entire
Come on, Brisky. Now this jam.
So Panel hit the drop. Terry hit the drop. All right, let's go to the rise. And this is the benefit of Jocelyn Brisky this year, having confidence in both of those pitches to be able to counter the attack against her.
Haley Tony. A low strike 1 to Tony. Number 8 hitter, who was 2 for 5 yesterday. Her first at-bats here at the World Series this year. 2 on, 2 out. Strike 2 from Brisky. An 0-2 pitch. Line to first and under the glove of Wells.
Jesus, how you guys.
Terry to third, gets a stop sign late and dives back into the bag. The sophomore
that sucks.
Tony finally dense.
I never co-hosted it.
Spears in
All
scoring
sports
position,
streams.
and Texas Tech answers back.
Look at Tony go up to get this rise ball with 2 strikes. She hits it so
All
hard to the
sports
left
streams
side.
and me never co-hosted
Didn't
together,
look like she
Keith.
sees it
Not
because
sure
the
what you're
runner
talking
in front
about.
of her, Terry, I think blocked her view of the ball coming off the bat, so she doesn't even have a chance to make a play on that. And Texas Tech able to tie up this game. 3 hard hits off of Brisky in this inning.
And Texas Tech is going to bring in Desiree Spearman as a pinch hitter in what would be the Nyjah Kennedy spot in the batting order, the number 9 spot. Remember, Jerry Glasgow has moved Kennedy into the circle. You have the designated player position, which is similar but not fully analogous to the DH spot in baseball, and the flex position for a defensive-only player. So Jerry's going to maneuver around.
As Teresa said, we just need one more. Just one more.
In this NCAA tournament with a runner in scoring position. And now 2 in scoring position for Spearman.
In the first inning, Brisky was hitting 71.
I was a guest one time. Yeah, you're right.
Texas Tech was
right about that, Keith Cox. I was a guest, but I never really co-hosted a whole lot. I was just on his show once. He shut his show down, by the way.
A few miles an hour makes a difference for these Texas Tech hitters.
2 strikes out, Spearman both at 68. Remember yesterday, Texas Tech answered back to score 2 out of 3 times after UCLA scored. They answer back immediately tonight.
Man, come on, man. That was a strike. Well, I got the corner edge of the plate.
Player of the year with New Mexico State. Yet another star-studded transfer. I've seen her playing time wane in the postseason. I'm struggling a little bit. Also, it's just such a deep team. But a big opportunity.
You want to be on burnt toast?
And she looks a fly ball to center field. Kristen White will make the catch. Both teams strand runners.
You want to be on live burnt toast?
Teams score.
Phil Breeze is not on here.
Terry and Tony.
Me and him had a little bit of a spat last night, so he's cooling off tonight. He so he had to take a break.
To stay alive in the World Series.
But your long turds won today. Don't be stealing my catchphrases, bitch. Burnt toast. You're going to soil your diapers? You got that from me, brother. I'm the one that's talking about you wetting your diapers all the time, which you do quite profusely. I imagine you've probably rashed up a few times. I told you to keep you some rash cream readily available because you cry a lot in here, burnt toast, and you wet your diapers. So keep you some rash cream around. If you want to be on live burnt toast, you can. Ain't got a co-host tonight. So if you want to be on live, come on in, brother. Come on in. Think you would come up with something different besides dirty microwaves, man. What is your fascination with microwaves anyway? We're in commercial break right now. If y'all don't mind, smash the like button as you come in and subscribe to the channel. Those are 2 of the biggest ones of the free 4. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. The big 4 is all absolutely free, and the liking and the subscribing are the 2 biggest of those 4. It kicks the algorithm around for us, lets YouTube know that there's people up in here. And it sends more people over here if you hit that like button. And then subscribe, because then that will let you know when we're up on the air so I can give you more free content. Keith Cox says, I stand corrected. I figured as much, Boomer. Yeah, Keith, I don't know why he shut it down, but he did. And he was about to get 500 subscribers, which would have monetized Howard, a.k.a. All Sports Streams. But maybe he'll come back one day. Tammy's calling for a shot, so we will do a shot right now for Tammy Burton. Let's go ahead and get that shot out of the way for Tammy. Well, let's wait until after this. Let's wait until after this at bat, Tammy, and we'll do a shot because Tammy has called for a shot. Let's get back to the call of the game.
Played San Jose State in Irvine, and a 9-run first inning was a lot of runs secured. As her then Stanford Cardinal beat San Jose State 18-0. Nyjah started that game 2 2/3, faced 8 batters, retired them all, and struck out 5. And from there on out, one of the game's great stars was off to races.
She said a few years ago that she knew early on she wanted to be on the biggest stage and that she wanted to be one of the best pitchers in the nation. So she had a goal. She has worked hard toward that goal and made a name for herself as a freshman at Stanford. The only reason that she's not a 4-time All-American her freshman year, she did not pitch
The most important decisions in life.
that requirement.
Just to the right, clear to left field. That'll fall in for a hit. And the Tide has the leadoff hitter out of the 9th spot as we go down to Alyssa Lynn.
And I was chatting with Jerry Glasgow pregame, guys. I said, what do you remember about that day that you found out that Nyjah Kennedy was going to come to Lubbock? He said, well, she said she was going to take 2 days, think about it. That's what we agreed on. And then a few minutes later, she came back in. She said, Coach, I'm coming to play for you at Texas Tech. He said he immediately burst into tears thinking about what she would mean for this program.
First-year head coach at the time, Alyssa, and a program that obviously put a whole lot of money, investment, support into softball that had really never done so in the past. They went from being irrelevant nationally, most super regionals, to immediately maybe the most followed, talked about program in the sport the last 2 years. Jerry Glasgow said at the time, I thought I could identify with her because all 3 of my dogs.
Nitro 986 says when we do the shots, he will be having a do a shot of blue raspberry Kool-Aid.
Two-way player last year. Jenny Young fouls off an 0-2. She is still hitting this year, but not much. Only 43 at-bats a year after leading their team in home runs.
Teresa says, nice hit. Way to start. Keep passing the bat. I agree, Teresa.
More as a national star last year.
Nyjah Kennedy is so determined, has been so focused, so driven. Continually trying to find different ways to get better. I mean, everybody knows that Nyjah Kennedy has had that rise ball for all 4 years. She went to Stanford with it and has just gotten swing and miss after swing and miss, but continues to develop her stuff to become an even better pitcher as a senior. And Lubbock is a softball town now. It was not like that before Jerry Glasgow got to Texas Tech and Nyjah Kennedy got to Texas Tech. Jerry Glasgow talked to us a couple of weeks ago about very few people being in the stands and not very many people coming to the games to watch Texas Tech softball, but that all changed with Nyjah Kennedy.
We heard him say it after yesterday's game, shouting out the Red Raider fans.
Christian Atkinson got the good stuff. Christian Atkinson just finished eating a banana split.
The equivalent of Bo Jackson and Herschel Walker in the circle.
Jack Burton in the house.
The people are following us to Oklahoma City.
One of the few Longhorns that I do like is Jack Burton. How about them Lady Horns?
Villains of America,
Well,
but
they're back.
Cinderella of Lubbock,
They're going to
Texas,
defend their
right there
title.
with Buddy Holly right now. A reference that most of these kids probably will not get. 8-pitch to Young. Strike 3. Kennedy looking good early.
That sucks a big old Wayne.
Yet another comparison to me pregame. I asked him what it was like watching his team sign autographs and take pictures here in Oklahoma City with lines of Red Raiders fans. He said,
If you don't mind Jack Burton, if you haven't already, brother, subscribe to the channel. And get your other Longhorn buddies to subscribe, and we can have a hell of a debate in here on sporting events like this, and when I do football games this year. Jack Burton.
Strike one to Brooke Wells, who was struck out looking by Caitlin Terry in the first. Wells held back, according to Susan Eads, the first base umpire. Terry screaming from across the way.
Definitely should be a swing there.
Jerry has a point. It should be 0-2. Instead, 1-1 for the home run hitting Wells.
Jerry said yesterday, too, that he parked at Remington Park, which is kind of far away from.
Don't just sit there and watch the damn thing go by. You at least swing at it. Even if you miss it. I'd rather you try than not try.
He was just mobbed for autographs and pictures on the way, but I love the fact that he just wanted to go back to the good old days and park with his wife in the other parking lot and walk with her to the ballpark on game day.
Well, if he thinks his team is the Beatles, unfortunately for him, he didn't realize he's Brian Epstein. 2-2. Wells chases strike three. Back-to-back.
Should have chased that one before.
And 4 strikeouts already for Kennedy in relief.
Yeah, getting these swings and misses and chases is
exactly right, Sean.
She's been hitting her pitches
exactly right, Sean James. You said it best. Sit there and watch a good pitch and swing at the jump.
Years past, but Alabama is chasing off the plate and helping her and turning them into swings and misses.
That's another chase.
Stupid shit, boy. This stupid shit.
6 batters faced, 4 strikeouts for Nyjah Kennedy. White at first off a leadoff hit. And ball 1 on Papilla. We have not seen the best of Nyjah Kennedy in this postseason. An ERA north of 5. We're seeing the best of her tonight. Ground ball by Papilla. Williams with a flip.
Horse shit. Horse shit. That was horse shit. Yeah. You know, like burnt toast. Horse shit. Except he's not horse shit. Not Jack Burton. Jack Burton's a good Longhorn. Burnt toast is one of those, you know, liberal spastics. He's the one that gives the Longhorn Nation a bad name. He's not horse shit. He's jackass shit. He's a big old turd out of donkey's ass. That is burnt toast. At last. We got a good name for you. We'll just start calling you donkey shit. Yeah. Pants are very distracting, but the contour in the professional athletic build and how they fill out the framework of those pants is quite nice and very professionally done by the girls in softball, I must say. To talk it and say it professionally in a great way. Nitro says, I hate the Shorthorns with a fire of 1,000 suns, but they are good. Well, hell yeah, they're good. Them and Alabama's tied this year 2-2 in the games they've played. So if Alabama can make it and we don't, choke it away and shit the bed like Tennessee did today, then we probably going to see a great series between Alabama and Texas. Hopefully. But it might be a rematch. Might be Texas and Texas Tech again. We shall see. We go to a second game, though. I'm not doing it. Just not going to. Texas Tech has to beat Alabama twice tonight. Alabama only has to win once. So we can just win this first game. We don't have to worry about that second game. Let's get y'all back to the call of the game.
Alabama joins them with a win. Texas Tech needs 2. Mia Williams, chopper to third, and Bree Taylor on the run gets the out. When you're the 2-0 team, you have a decision to make. And Patrick Murphy made the decision to go with his ace, Jocelyn Brisky, Amanda, trying to end this thing in one game.
Yeah, it is a decision that we talk about every year at the Women's College World Series, that the coaches of the 2-0 teams need to make. We saw Karen Weekly choose to start Aaron Newer over Carlin Pickens for Tennessee, and Texas came back to beat them 2 games. And Coach Murphy decided to give the ball to his ace in Jocelyn Brisky, going for the win right here, setting the tone with her in the circle.
Got one to Maya Davis. Now Tennessee also scored just 2 runs. Mike White decided to save.
If you love reading, you're going to love this. You can now listen to anything you want to read.
To get the final out, and she did before going the distance in game 2. Alabama last in the semifinals 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was pretty bad batting by Tennessee. Their bats let them down. Pitching wasn't that great. She just didn't get no help, like Scott Lester said. Scott Lester said terrible team, great pitching, but shitty batting. Yep. They didn't give them much help today, or yesterday. They didn't give them much help in either game. They didn't give their pitchers very much help at all. They scored 2 runs in 2 games. Scott Lester. You all right, Scott?
A head coach for why they choose to start a certain starter. Maybe it's matchup driven and you're not just going.
She is our ace.
Or quote unquote ace on staff.
A dribbler from the very speedy Davis. But Brisky gets her with a little shovel pass for the out.
I don't know if you're talking about Alabama or Tennessee.
After releasing her pitch, going to get that ball and get the speed of Davis, and she knows that she has to be quick. Played well.
Good look from Susan Eads Umpcam. 2 down for Lauren Allred. Now the other Alabama starters, a very, very good starter as well. Freshman Vic Moak. We have not
Alabama's got 2 good pitchers. Vic Moak is really good, and so is Brisky. I have a feeling Moak will start the next game.
31 games, 21 starts, record of 21-4.
Holy shit. Let that shit hanging, man. Let that shit hanging across the plate like that. That's what's going to happen.
In last year's semifinals, Lauren Allred puts Texas Tech on top for the first time in this year's edition.
Something Brisky has done so well is just nip the corners with her drop and her rise both, and she does not hit a corner here at all. And that's why Lauren Allred gets her best swing off on this mistake. Stays through it, stays behind it. Beautiful swing by Allred over that left field wall. It was a line drive that got out of here in a hurry.
Number 11 for Allred, followed up by a base hit for Jackie Liss. 2-out action from the Red Raider bats. They've got 5 hits already off the All-American.
After a couple of quick outs to start this inning, that is such a statement by Allred to go up and barrel up a ball, and it's the reason that Coach
You got to do your shot, well, dude, Timmy. My apologies. I will get to your shot after this at-bat.
Remember last year, Lauren Allred had the walk-off sacrifice fly to beat Oklahoma and send Texas Tech into its first ever championship finals. Early on, but she has the go-ahead hit right now. And the Allred family is going to get a World Series home run ball.
Is it lagging for y'all? Anybody in the chat, is it lagging? Is the video lagging for y'all?
Louisiana transfer who came over.
Scott Lester says lagging on his end. I just need to know if it's on Scott's end or my end.
A home run from Allred, a single for Liss, and now Taylor Paddle. A 4 for 10 career against Brisky. They faced her 9 times at Tennessee.
I'll look for another link.
Texas Tech is just being so aggressive, and they have been
just in case.
The first inning, even though they struck out all 3 hitters that came up in the first. They've been really aggressive against Brisky, big swings on her pitches, and sometimes they don't have much to show for it, but the one consistent part of the Texas Tech offensive approach up to this point is that they are swinging hard. They're not holding back.
5 hits for the 3rd best offense in the country. Let's do it a changeup to Paddle. Those have been in rare supply here at the World Series. Hasn't needed too many of them. And that is a swing by Paddle for strike 3 to end the inning. Back-to-back innings. Texas Tech gets a run, and Lauren Allred puts them in front.
All right, I'm going to get y'all another link. Since y'all said that one's lagging.
Allred hits her 11th of the season.
How's that one?
Oh, Bronny now has 3 plies.
How's that one?
Baby, you're 40.
Only Brawny has 3 plies, and it's stronger than Bounty.
How's this link? Is it better? Let me get rid of these comments over here for y'all. Oh, shit. This one's going to I'm going to have to take it down, man. It's going to have that stupid ass Trump shit. It's always it's like a scam. So I'm going to have to find another one. I'll get your shot in a minute, Tammy. I'm having no trouble with these links. Let's find another one, since dumbass wants to do some stupid shit. All right. They always put that Trump urgent statement up there because they're trying to scam you and sell you some stupid shit. So I'm gonna bring y'all up a better link right now. All right. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get that shot out of the way. Everybody, we got something to drink in front of you. It's time to take a shot. Per the Queen, Tammy Burton has called for a shot. We always take a shot when Tammy wants a shot. So if you got your bottle of water, you got some Patron, you got some Corona, some Modelo, whatever's in front of you, blue raspberry Kool-Aid for Nitro, take a shot now.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots. Ain't a party rock. Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
All right, let's go back to the call of the game.
Team does. Now we need to shrink our strike zone against Nijmegen. It's very difficult, easier said than done. But when you expand it 6 to 12 inches on either side of the plate and high, she's going to win.
You saw Terry to start the game. Nijmegen in the circle now. What is the challenge with rotating pitchers?
Well, one's righty, one's lefty. The spin is completely opposite, obviously lefty-righty. You have to be on time, though. That's the biggest thing. When you're throwing 68 to 72, if somebody's on time, we'll hit her.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And Nyjah Kennedy has a bit of a longer windup.
Nothing wrong with
Terry
Trump,
was
man.
pitching. She was short.
I'm just telling you, that's not an actual urgent statement. They do it on all these foreign feeds. They'll put that Trump urgent statement up, and then it'll be like a infomercial.
Nyjah Kennedy, then
Man,
Terry,
it's not real.
Quick twitch.
It's
They're
fake.
different heights. Their stride is different. The ball gets on top of you different. So the timing as a hitter can be tricky to go from pitcher to pitcher with the way that they throw. Completely different windups, different heights, different spins that they have, as Coach Murphy mentioned. So it's going to be a challenge for Alabama to know that Terry could come in at any time once they get to Niger, if they do.
Kennedy pitching with a lead for the first time, and in her 2 innings of relief, it looks like the Niger Kennedy of old, striking out 4.
Well, that's not going to happen,
Day. 2
Dayor.
inherited runners to score. Came into a second and third not-out situation.
Transgenders will never be welcome by the majority.
Patrick Murphy just said to Alyssa he's hoping his
why we
team
want
won't
to
do
cater
it.
to transgenders when they're just
Likely would have been ball 3.
1 or 2% of the population.
Giles, Roman, and Vandegrift, 4,
All
5,
this is
6
gay men that
the
are not
Alabama
good in their
That's
gender-born
off the top of the bat
sport.
for strike 2.
They're not good enough in their gender-born sport, so they're a coward and they go and beat on women. That's what transgender men are.
Texas Tech
Transgender men that want to be women.
You heard Marty Abizician say, "Yep, sure is."
They're just gay, and they won't admit they're gay. So that makes them a bigot against their own sexuality.
That's ball 3. Remember, Texas Tech needs to win this game and then win another. Alabama needs only 1 win out of a potential 2 to advance to the championship finals. Giles rocks this ball to left center field, and we are tied in Oklahoma City.
That's what I'm talking about. No, Dayor. The advertisement took over that whole feed. Go look.
Back-to-back games, 4 in 3 years. Marley Giles in home run heaven.
Woo!
Oklahoma once more.
Who says majority candidate can't be hit? I think it was George Fry that said, or it might have been somebody else. Who said they've been getting the ball on him?
And that's what you call an in-at-bat adjustment. Swung and missed at the rise ball, so Kennedy goes right back to it, and Giles is able to barrel it up. That rise ball wasn't as high as the one that she
And as
chased.
Nitro says,
A little bit further down.
Boom shakalaka!
Giles looking for it, knowing that Kennedy was
Boom
going to likely
shakalaka!
come there again, gets her barreled to that
Boom
pitch to tie
shakalaka!
up this game.
And just when it looked like Niger Kennedy was on a roll, she is in the dugout. Out of the circle, again, not out of the game. Jerry Glasgow will likely keep her in the order using that designated player spot. He's just storming around right now. Not sure exactly what he's looking
he's
for,
storming
but what
around
he's
right
found
now.
is a new pitcher. Stephen Terry re-enters
Cry me a
after
damn
facing the first 5
freaking
hitters.
big old wet diaper. Damn, man. She had 1 bad pitch. They hit 1 out, and y'all going to yank her.
Lefties coming up in the order.
These
Roman
damn
and
softball coaches
Vandegrift.
tend to
I'm
yank
sure
the
that
pitchers too much,
Coach
in my opinion.
Glasgow likes this matchup, but he has just been so quick to.
Yeah,
switch
Tammy, you're right.
pitchers
That shot
once
worked. That
opposing
shot set
team
it
is
off,
able to
Tammy. I
start finding
appreciate
some
the
more
hell out of the
barrels.
shot call.
Usually it feels like it's after 2 barrels. This time it's after 1 with the lefty-on-lefty matchup that's coming up for Terry.
How do you avoid
Yeah,
this
I'm
being
in agreement with Sean. I don't like
tough
either
for a
party.
pitcher's confidence, though, that you feel like
I
you
don't
make
like
one mistake, you will
Democrats
probably
or
even if only
Republicans. It's
temporarily.
just that the Republicans are the lesser of
A
2
great
evils
point.
right now.
You love to be in there.
I
and
used to be a registered Democrat,
especially after a big
conservative
hit, you love to
Democrat,
be
no
the one
more.
that comes back
I'm
to
an
get the
independent now.
strikeout, to get the
So
out.
right
You wanna
now,
stay out there, especially on this field. But I
Democrats are making it easy for
because
people to
Nigel
vote
Kennedy
Republican.
and Caitlin
Those of
Terry
us that's
have seen
independent like me,
success with this
they don't give us
switcheroo.
any choice but to have to vote on the other
They
side.
believe in it. It doesn't affect their confidence as much as if this is the first time that they ever did it.
Roman singled
Because
against
Trump's
Terry
not
in
always
second.
right.
Headlines have all
I like
come off of her here.
Trump to a degree, but some of the shit he says and does is not cool sometimes. But he is a much better, 10 times better choice
Right? This is
than
really
any of
there's a
those
human
liberal
element
woke
to this, too.
spastics on the
Absolutely.
left side.
And there's also
So,
the fact, too, that
lesser
Nigel
of
Kennedy
2
is not
evils.
used to pitching in this NCAA tournament or at the World Series and giving up so many runs. Terry and Kennedy have both given up a lot of home runs. There is a home run ball right there. Speaking of,
You gotta know this family by now, don't you? That's 4 home
Yeah,
run balls in 3
he's right.
years
I think
for
he
the
might be
Giles
rationing
gang.
up, Nitro. I
Look
think
like
you're
some
right.
kid pictures they're holding up as well.
Need to give him some rash cream.
Marley Giles 8 home runs on the year.
You're right, Nitro.
At the World Series.
Once again,
Vandegrift gets her barrel well under that pitch from
the
Terry.
Nitro hath spoken the truth unto thee.
Marley, as senior captain, Patrick Murphy has raved about her leadership. One of the few kids, he said, who's not worrying about hurting somebody's feelings. A bunt down to
Sorry. I usually try to stay away from the compound cuss words. That one slipped up on me.
Having the
Sorry.
issue for Texas Tech's pitching staff is just the amount of home runs.
But in all reality, I really did
season.
want
They
God
weren't giving up
to condemn
home runs in the
that
regular
pitch
season,
for us
but
being
Terry and Kennedy
in reality,
really having issues in the NCAA tournament.
My God has a sense of humor, by the way. I don't know what God y'all believe in, but the God I believe in has a sense of humor. That's why He give us one. So laugh
home runs
at
allowed in the
yourself.
tournament. To your point, Taylor Tinsley,
You got to be able to laugh at yourself. You got to be able to allow people to disagree with
you.
you.
Her being the most. This ball to left center field is barreled up. The freshman Taylor drops one in the gap and retreats to first after her second World Series hit. Ambry Taylor.
I agree, Sean James.
Jasper, Alabama.
I agree. We need a viable third party.
Drops in a 2-out hit. Jerry Glasgow's wandering down around the dugout again. And he is going to have Tara Archibald, his daughter, who's also the pitching coach, go talk to Caitlin Terry.
Little Nepo power.
These teams are trying to make it to Wednesday night. And the
you don't
Women's
talk to her about. She
World
give up
Series
one hit, man.
Championship Finals.
Damn,
Begin Wednesday night.
Texas Tech coach is spastic, for real, boy.
On ESPN,
Yeah.
Texas will be there.
You must have got hit in the head of one of them lame ass tortilla shells that they throw out the football game.
Go to NCAA.com.
That's the dumbest damn
home for all
tradition I've ever seen.
Championships.
It's like they had to have a tradition, so they just randomly decided to throw tortillas on the shell. Oh yeah, that's great. That's a great tradition. Wrong answer. It's a dumbass tradition.
Marley Giles
wreck that, Tech.
Answers with runs in the second and third.
Whatever y'all's little catchphrase is.
Strike back.
That guy over there beating the damn bell looks like he's playing with himself.
Needs one win today. Texas Tech needs to win to force a winner-take-all, if necessary, game tonight.
I wouldn't say that, Dale. That's being judgmental.
Salem Hawkins.
Yeah, it kills me sometimes with some Christians. They go around saying you shouldn't judge people, and then they judge people.
Trip to the World Series semifinals. Looking for their third finals appearance as that ball is dropped by Liss right near the camera well.
Don't be trying to cheat. What you smiling about? You didn't get that shit.
There's a lot of traffic down there. You get video cameras and still photographers, and Jackie Liss couldn't come up with a ball. That keeps the at-bat alive for Hawkins on 0-2. A little dribbler to third, and Panel will glove it. Oh, what a smart play by Panel. Brilliant move to throw through to second and get the overeager Ambry Taylor.
That was retarded. That was shitty ass baseline
here in the fourth.
Now we need to shrink our strike zone against Niger. That's very difficult, easier said than done. But when you expand it 6 to 12 inches on either side of the plate and high, she's going to win.
I'm not going to lie. Marley Giles expanded the strike zone early in the count, but she made it in.
All right, so we're in commercial break. I can talk and interact with y'all guys now more easily now. We will go back to the call of the game after the commercial break. So y'all talk away, ask away. That is true. He has released 3 million more files than Democrats have in the past 12 years. I didn't say that I didn't like Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump. I'm saying he's not always right. That's all I'm saying, Jack. Now, that's the problem I run into with both parties, Democrats and Republicans. They're like, you're either with us or against us. No, that's not how it works. Nobody's always right. Democrats, Republicans, either one. It's just right now the Republicans are the lesser of two evils. That's what I said. And some people in MAGA like Sean James alluded to, seem to think that Donald Trump is right about everything, and he's not. Nobody's ever right about everything. Some of the stuff he says and sometimes the way he handles certain press conferences and being on Twitter all the time and acting like a teenager like Lane shit train Kiffin, that aggravates me just a little bit. I'll be honest with you. But Donald Trump is the lesser of two evils. So that's why I voted for Donald Trump. I was just responding back, Jack. I was just getting involved in the conversation. Just partaking in the debate. My brother, actually, there was another guy that used to come in here, was a Texas fan that was a real good guy. There are some good Longhorns out there, contrary to popular belief. And speaking of spastics, here's one right here that says TT on his hat, which means double turds.
In that moment in the World Series, we should get more momentum out of that than a home run. That should really fire our team up.
We talked pregame about the way
Shut
you
up,
rotate
bitch.
KT and
Not gonna fire shit up.
Telling you so far.
This is what I think about you.
Well, I don't know. We'll talk when the game's over. Sometimes, they backfire. You talk this thing. Let's get the game over, then I'll tell you.
All fair. Thanks,
Oh, Jerry After Dark would be quite the music show, wouldn't it? Here's the play he's hoping will fire his team up.
Yeah, Taylor Panel knew that she
I don't know if I agree with that completely. One
was
Blue
going
Road.
to have a play at one, but anticipating how aggressive
I didn't say all that,
he is
man.
on the base pass. Remember,
I just
the
said that sometimes
Mike
Trump
Rose,
is
as
wrong.
Murphy calls
I
it,
didn't
to
say he
defend
was
the team for
ill-informed and
extra
selfish.
bases,
That,
going first to
he
third.
might be a little selfish,
Goes
but
to
ill-informed.
second
I
base,
can't
expecting a big
agree with
round,
you on that.
and she got it.
I think Donald Trump is very well informed.
To begin, Jerry
He's a very smart guy.
3-minute and 14-second opening statement in his press conference. He talked about
He
how
is
when
the better
coached
choice
Junior
right
high
now.
ball, he'd have his team
If you
do
voted for
something
Kamala Harris,
when
then you really don't
something
care about
happened on
this
the
country,
field
in
that
my
was
opinion.
exciting. Which is
Because
one of the
everybody
other
could
players
see.
would automatically yell.
I mean, they didn't even allow us to put her as the candidate. They took the primaries away from the people
And he said,
and
all I
just
thought when the
inserted
game
Kamala
ended was,
Harris,
softball.
which
love
was a
this game.
dumbass move. And then
That
she
was a
picked
real
that
softball
damn
moment right there.
skill
A
shitting
5-4-6
Minnesotan that likes to shove tampons up
to
his
get
ass.
Texas Tech
Tim
out
Walls
of
is
the
a
inning.
running mate. That was another
They
dumbass
got
mistake.
6, 7, and 8 to try to respond against Jocelyn Brisky, who's allowed 2 runs on 5 hits so far.
If Kamala had actually wanted to
a
maybe
Texas Tech game that hasn't been
make it competitive,
dramatic. They did.
she
run
probably
well
should have
Mississippi
chose
State in the opening
Josh
game, but you
Shapiro
take
or
out that game
Fetterman
with regional
as her running mate.
action and super regional, and then here with extra inning games, it has just been a lot happening.
Nobody's mad, Mark. You know one mad. You're the one that comes in here talking stupid shit. Say that straight out the mouth. Look who's mad now. Who's mad? Nobody's mad, Mark. Only you. You're the only one that comes in here talking that stupid shit all the time.
So here you go. Texas Tech has been great on the attack tonight. They've seen 3 pitches or fewer. They're 5 for 8. And at bats where they've seen 4 pitches or more,
Exactly.
they're
Blah,
0 for
blah,
7.
blah. That's all you do,
Small
Marky
sample
boy.
size to
You're
you or something
scared.
that is indicative of
You're
the way this
scared,
game
man.
could go?
You're
I
an
think it's indicative
emasculated
of the
little
way that
pudding
this game can
behind the
go
screen.
because of how Brisky
You wanna
likes
come
to
on here
find
live,
the
just
strike
let me
zone
know.
early in the count. High first pitch strike rate, much higher, 11% higher than what she threw last year. Just one of the many ways that she has shown improvement in the circle this year as a junior. So Texas Tech, knowing that
You
they're going
still
to
in
get
here.
something early,
3 days in a
and
row.
she's also thrown
You're right.
mistakes
3 days of
early in the
stupid
count
shit
too there to
of
find
you.
the zone.
You just keep coming back for more.
Pitches, and Brisky is in a 3-ball
You like taking a big old
for
spoonful of
just
shit and
the
putting it in
second
your
time
mouth
in
and
the
walling
game.
around, then speaking, because that's what comes out of your mouth.
And that'll
So
prompt a visit
you
from
take a
Giles
big
to the
shit
circle.
breath, man, and put it in your mouth because you talk shit all the time. That doesn't even stick.
Not found herself in very
You
many
like the monkey in the
three-ball
zoo
counts
playing
this
in
year.
his
Something that
poo,
Coach
Mark.
Murphy wanted her to work on this
Think
year.
everybody's laughing with you. They're laughing
Not
at
as
you,
many
Mark.
walks, not going
You're the
as
silly
deep
little
into
monkey
as many
playing
counts.
in your poo.
Consistently has had a low pitch count because of it.
Keep looking for you what,
Coming
man?
into tonight, 6
You're
pitches
stupid,
and 3
boy.
ball
Well,
counts
you
in
got to
2
be the
games.
dumbest
And that is her first
guy we've
walk
ever
of
had
the
in
World
here.
Series.
You say the same shit, man. You're like a parrot.
Pitch that
You're like a
could
constipated
have been
parrot.
called a strike. Ball 4 on
Get
Burns
you a-
instead. Now Patrick Murphy.
Get you an
the head
animal or
coach,
something, man.
will
Clean
come
that
out to
shit
talk
out.
to
Man.
his
You
starter.
get backed up. Like he said, keep looking for me, Slick. Keep looking for me. You ain't looking for anybody. You looking for me because you come in here all the
Wednesday
time.
night, the NBA
You
Finals
looking for me,
tip-off
Mark.
in San
You come
Antonio.
into my
And we're going to party
and
like
look
it's
for me.
1999, a rematch.
You come in here to
of
me.
that
I never
finals
go
as
to
the
your
Knicks are
channel
in the
because you don't
finals
have
for
any
the first time
subscribers.
since the end of the 90s
Dumbass.
against the Spurs. Game 1 coverage
Looking for
starts
what? What am I
at
supposed to be
Eastern,
looking
7
for?
Central, the NBA tip-off.
Your dick?
With the opening tip right
You
after
probably ain't got
8:30
one of
on
those. One of those
ABC. You can always stream
transgenders
the
that was
finals
dumb
live
enough
on the
to
ESPN app.
saw his penis off.
Around here,
Try to
we're
get a
hoping
prosthetic vagina.
that the finals would be back in
Boy,
Oklahoma City this year.
or girl,
Spurs
or
came into OKC to
hermaphrodite.
beat the Thunder in Game
I'm
7 a
speaking
couple of
about you,
nights
son.
ago.
What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit, Mark. You scared,
Well, you
man.
certainly haven't seen this. Jocelyn
Scared.
Brisky throw 5 straight balls.
Now back to the game.
Jet thrown
I'm
4
letting it get.
straight
I'm letting
at the
my
World Series.
fun take over the game. I really
Now she's
enjoy
thrown 6.
grilling your
I feel
ass
like she's
because you
having
are,
trouble finding
without a
the
shadow of a
release
doubt,
point of her drop ball in this game.
one of the
first
most
2 games of the World
emasculated,
Series, that drop ball was
weak
just
sauce,
money. She was on
pudding
time
face
with her
boys I've ever
release,
seen.
with her rhythm, with that pitch, able to throw it at the most ideal height. And see, even with her rise ball now, she's just having trouble finding the strike zone. So her drop ball is a little bit more up in the zone, and Texas Tech has
Mark's a
capitalized
skittle
on some of those
shitter.
pitches. And when
He's
she tries to move it
emasculated,
down,
Timmy.
she's making too big of an adjustment and missing in the dirt.
What can cause you to lose that release point?
Sometimes it just is a feel thing, a rhythm thing. Maybe it's, she feels a little bit more tired today because this is such a long week, so her legs feel different.
You're right, Keith.
A high strike call right
You're
at the
right,
top of the
Keith.
zone to Tony. who had
I'll let
tossed
y'all
her
take
back
care of it.
side.
How about that?
It's 3-2.
Anything Mark says, y'all grill the shit out of him. Because
Knowing what's at
I've
stake
already schooled him enough.
and make
He's
your
not
way to the
running.
finals, trying to pitch your way
I think
to
he's
the
got a
finals
loose
and be
knee.
perfect.
3-2 to Tony is blistered up the middle. Burns to second base. Will hold right there. And Haley Tony is hit 2 rockets out of the 8 spot.
Well, and this is what I'm talking about with the drop ball, just not finding
I
the
agreed
perfect
with
height for
Trump
it and
stopping
leaving it
our
up
ran
in
from
the
getting
zone.
the
That
lead.
pitch
Like I
is
said,
barreled
he's
because it's right down the
he's
heart
done
of the
some good
plate, and
stuff,
Tony
Scott. I'm
on
just saying
time
that he's not
with that
always
drop
right.
ball, and
That's all I'm
Brisky's
saying.
not being able to use her changeup as much. So Texas
Nobody's
Tech is
always
just
right.
getting on time with these pitches that are out over the heart of the plate.
Texas Tech is going to bring in Michaela Garcia as a runner now for Jazzy Burns.
Alabama in a jam
Runners
here.
had first
Yeah,
and
one
second
out.
and 1 out.
Runners on
And
first and
Nigel
second.
Kennedy, who is currently out of the game as a pitcher, will bat for the first time.
Yeah, right, guy. You're probably right.
Desiree
You
Spearman
probably need to quit picking on him. He's
pinch hit for
probably
Kennedy
got
immediately
some
in
special
the second. Nigel
things
started
going
this
on
game
in
the 9
his
spot. She's
discombobulated
only
brain.
9 for 43, 6 walks, 1 homer on the year. And she will take ball 1 in the biggest at-bat
He's a poon
of
poon.
her season.
The old monkey in the zoo. Plain name's Pooh.
Now here comes Patrick Murphy again. He's going to talk to the plate umpire, Marty Abazishan. And he's going to make a pitching
What
change.
y'all got a problem with the ballroom, man? Ain't nothing wrong with building a ballroom. You want Blair
First taste of the World Series in a 1-0 count with 2 on and 1 out.
It looks like in
Bringing
hindsight
in
now,
Vic Moten, the
I
Predator.
literally was just about to say it. At
I'm
first
glad
he
you
was gonna
admitted it,
throw
Mark.
another pitch and there wouldn't have
Maybe
been a
I'll feel
timeout,
sorry
that
for you now
really
that you
thinking about
admitted
getting
it. So I'm going to put this on the
into
screen
this
so
game,
everybody can
getting her
see it. I'm
taste
going
of
to
the
clip it
Women's
out.
College World
I'm going to
Series.
put it on a
Brisky has
video
been
for
so
everybody to
dominant
see.
that we have not had the chance to
For
see
all the world
Vic
to
Moten.
see
She has
that
been
Mark
absolutely
Balls
electric
admits
this
that he's
year with an
retarded.
explosive rise ball and drop
And then he
and
laughed
great
about it.
velocity.
He said
So
LOL to him
Texas
being
Tech is
retarded.
getting on Jocelyn Brisky.
Speaks
She is
volumes
missing,
of
so why not give Vic Moten a
your
chance to enter into this
self-imposed
game,
retardation.
get some World Series experience, and see if she can shut down
See,
these Texas Tech hitters that have been on time.
disabled people and people with special needs, I don't make fun of.
National Freshman of the
But
Year
the word
finalist,
retarded no longer applies to
Vic
them. It
Moten
applies to people
from
like Mark
Daphne,
who
Alabama.
self-imposed
Will come on to
idiocy
face
upon
Kennedy.
themselves
She brings the heat
and look
down
like
the
the
zone
monkey in the
and
zoo
up in the
playing
zone.
his
Not
poop.
going to throw much of a
That's
changeup,
Mark.
but
That's
it's
why he's
71
retarded.
miles an hour with explosive jump up with that rise ball and a drop ball that complements it. She is
I
very
own you,
difficult to
Mark.
barrel up. She has had a
I
lot of
own you, boy.
success as a freshman and
You
been
my
a
bitch.
great compliment to Jocelyn Brisky. Coaches that have faced Vic Moten this year as a freshman, they just have a lot of
I am a tough
compliments
guy.
about her and say how tough she is to barrel up this year.
You called me out, man.
And Patrick
call a man
Bergeron
out, he gets
very
named the
early
spot.
on
I'm not
that
going to
this
drive
freshman
1,000
was an
miles to your
arm he
punk
could
ass.
trust,
You know
guys.
that.
He told us
That's why
when
you
we
say it,
went to
because you're
Georgia Tech,
scared.
first series of the season, she got a start.
I live
and
in
at one
Tuscaloosa,
point, gave
man.
up back-to-back home
You want
runs.
to
He said,
come
I
to
called
Tuscaloosa,
timeout,
I can
walked
show
to
you
the
around
circle,
town
first
and
time out of the
we
season.
go
He
to the
said,
bar and
the
have a few
huddle was
drinks
the
if you want
best
to.
huddle I have
And then
ever
if you
been
want
in.
to,
Vic looked me in the eyes the entire time. Everyone was
if you want
engaged,
to,
telling her to keep going.
you
There
want to
was
bone
zero
up and
negativity. Vic
throw
said,
some fists at
yes,
that point,
sir,
hey,
and shut them out the rest of
let's
the
do
way.
that
So
too.
this is a freshman who mentally does not act like a freshman.
Well, I guarantee you, if
Patrick
we
Bergeron.
met in person, like at the bar,
The moment
like I
Melissa
tell
you
everybody
said
in
where
here,
she made us all believe in
yeah,
her.
I drink your
And
beer,
Brisky will cheer
I
her
dance
on
for your
now.
woman.
She is eligible to
And if you didn't like
re-enter
it,
as
I'd
the
slap your
starting
mouth.
pitcher, but it's Moulton and Kennedy.
And that's called
Moulton,
ass
first
whoop
pitch
coochie
is
took.
low,
Mark.
and remember,
Of course, you
Brisky
probably got a
exited after
boyfriend, so
ball
I wouldn't
one,
have to
so
worry
it
about
is
that.
2-0 to Nigeri Kennedy. Garcia and Tony, very good speed on the bases as Nyjah takes a high, strike one.
Well, in this field feels so different to step into that circle on compared to any regular
Trailer
season
parks are
game or
bad.
postseason game that Vic Moten has
Why are
pitched
trailer
in
parks bad?
up to this point. And look at
I
who
don't
he's
live in a
facing.
trailer park,
A
but
player
I'm
with
just
some of
curious,
the
why are
most
trailers,
experience here at the Women's
why are
College
trailers
World
bad?
Series. Maybe
I've never
not in the
understood
box,
that
but she's very
stigma
comfortable on this
attached to
field.
people
And
living in
Moten did a
trailers.
great job
I
of
don't get
finding
it.
the zone.
Why would you make fun
Hard
of
by
someone that's less
Kennedy.
fortunate?
A muscular swing, and it remains 2-2 with 2 on
Because
in a
you're a coward.
2-2 game.
No, I'm not on the toilet. Why are you
Moten,
asking me
11th
about
best ERA and WHIP. That's walks and
my
hits per
toilet?
inning pitched in the nation this year.
Because you're a
10th
shit
in hits
mouth.
allowed per 7. Very tough to square up typically. Just a little low with her drop ball, and it's 3-2 on Kennedy.
I'm not
with the
obsessed.
powerful
You're the one here
bats of
stalking me,
Williams
moron.
and Davis
You
waiting
coming
in the
into my
wings.
house. This is my channel. This is the Outlaw Posse
A 3-2
channel.
pitch. Struck her out swinging.
Hell yeah!
Moten stomp as she retires Kennedy.
Why do you stink? Do you stink?
72
I don't know
miles an
why
hour.
you
The pitch
stink, man.
before was 73. Didn't get the call. Goes back to her drop ball. Gets the chase in the swing.
Actually, I
miss,
smell
and
pretty
just
good.
lets it out.
Let me show you what I
First
wear,
batter
Mark.
she faces at the World
You might
Series.
like
First
this.
strikeout she gets in the first stomp we see
Michael
from
Jordan.
Moten right back at Nyjah Kennedy, who we have seen
I'm the
that so many
greatest.
times.
Just like
We
Michael
saw
Jordan,
that as
I'm
a
the
freshman
GOAT of
from Nyjah
podcast.
burst onto the scene
Boom
3
time.
years ago, and we see it from Moten trying to make a heck of an entrance now on the World Series stage. And she screams after getting 2 swings and misses against Mia Williams.
All right, Predator.
The temperature rising in OKC as Jerry Glasgow slows down the proceedings by taking
You got
a
to ask him,
timeout.
Mark, who's
He's
your
talking
team?
about her drop ball right now. You can see him having a conversation.
Now, Mark,
with
you got
Mia
to
Williams.
slow
This is
down
what
in
her
the
ball is
comments,
going
bro.
to do. This is
There's
what I want you to
one-word
think about getting your
comments.
barrel down to in order to make an adjustment
Can
on
you not
this drop
formulate
ball
a
that
full
Moten is
sentence?
throwing. Now let's see if McMahon was watching and she goes with the rise. Goes right back to the drop, and a great placement.
Wow,
for
you said
that.
2 words that
Against
time.
Mia Williams, 0-2 count. See if she'll chase that pitch with a runner in scoring position. Don't come too close, and see if she can have patience.
1-2 pitch. Just got a piece. An 0 for 2 start for Williams, who's reached base multiple times in 9 straight. 2 on, 2 out. 2-2 game. Taking
Honestly,
down for
all the
2.
politicians probably lie. Sean James,
She is
all of them.
really leaning on that drop ball. That is
Why you can't trust
what
either
she
party?
learned this
Sean
year.
James. Can't trust either one of them. That's why I'm an independent now.
She learned it, and she's mastered it.
That's right.
Vic Moten, welcome
They are.
to the World
I don't think
Series.
Sean James is taking up the tariffs, brother. He just has a different opinion like me.
She has been sitting in that dugout
Okay.
waiting on her
So
turn
chill out.
since Thursday. It is Monday.
Allow
and she
people to
steps
have a difference of opinion, man. Y'all got to allow people to have a different opinion, okay? Without attacking them. If not, you're just like the liberal spastics, okay? And that's why I don't vote for Democrats anymore, because they let liberal spastics hijack the party. So they make you vote Republican because they're so stupid. They're so whacked out and weirded out to the other side that you're forced to vote for Republicans at this point, is my opinion. So we're in commercial break. All our flipping farmsteads in the house. Howdy, y'all. Just got in from doing chores. Huh? You're doing something every day, girl. You're a hard-working woman, ain't you? Need to get our flipping farmstead on here live. I agree, outright guy. They all suck. It should be America first, no matter what. Whether it's Israel, Iran, Ukraine, the whole continent of Africa, Australia, Venezuela, Cuba, Greenland, Canada. It should be America first over all of that crap. So, see what we got going on here. Looks like we're having trouble with the feed, so I might have to go to another feed. All right, so I'm going to have to find y'all another feed real quick. This one looks like it's experiencing technical difficulties. So, y'all hold off real quick, and I'll be right back with the call of the game here. All right, let's get rid of this commercial for y'all. And let me give y'all feedback. All right, I'm going to give y'all a better feed. That one right there is having technical difficulties, so don't go anywhere. Here we go. All right.
ESPN crew all over this complex. Victoria Valdez, the new catcher, as Caitlin Terry jumps ahead of Kristen White. 0-2. It'll be White, and Jenna Young, and Brooke Wells.
What's up, Lane?
9-1 and 2 hitters. 2 runs apiece, 6 hits apiece. Alabama's stranded 3. Texas Tech has left 5. Terry's 0-2. Right back to it. Snatched it and fired it for the out on White.
What's she laughing? Well, she done something special.
Red Raiders 59-8
Can't do shit.
on the season. They are only the 11th seed
She
because
looked
of
like
very
an
poor
alien.
non-conference strength of schedule. Had trouble scheduling big teams in the non-conference.
Michael Surfer calling for a shot.
And they're the 19th
We will get you a shot, Michael Surfer. At the end of this at-bat by Alabama. I try not to do the shots in the middle of the game anymore because people complained about it. So I'll wait till after an at-bat of the team batting, and I will do a shot.
Made it
Michael
to the
Surfer.
finals from the semis, but the last 2 have.
Guess
Texas,
Mark got
who was
tired of
seeded in 2022.
jizzing
And
on
of course,
himself.
Texas Tech, who was a 12 seed last year.
His mama probably came in and told him it was bedtime.
Center from Young. Davis in front of the warning track makes the play. And Jenna Young, who had reached base all 7 times her first 2 games here, is 0 for 3.
Texas Tech seems to be, to me, Texas Tech seems to have the momentum in this game. We need to really win this game. Because if you let them win this game, then it's really up for grabs that second game. As you saw with Tennessee today, Tennessee went 0 for 2 and allowed the Longhorns to make it to the title game to defend their national championship.
With a game-winning home run on Thursday night. 2 for 7 here at the
Protect them from getting hit in the face, my guy. They're closer to the home plate, so the ball comes back a lot quicker and it hits them in the face.
Last year.
I'm not going to block anybody, man. Why would you think I was going to block you? I'm just saying, y'all, don't get mad at Sean for having a difference of opinion. That's all I was saying. I'm not going to block you, man. You're allowed to have your opinion, man. I'm not like that. I would never block you. It would take a lot to make me block somebody, Daryl. A lot.
So Wells, who
I mean, look
had
at that. I let
busted
that
lip
damn monkey in the
on
zoo.
Thursday when Marta
Mark
Giles
Rawls
shouldered
coming
her in
here.
the face, gets
I let him play in his
drilled in
poo.
the top of the helmet here.
And I didn't block Mark. And he's 10 times as worse as you.
Coming at Brooke from all angles. Hopefully she's okay. She'll come out for now.
I don't know about that, Scott.
Kinley
I
Payton
think you might be wrong.
will be that pinch
Like
runner.
I said, the mound is closer to the home plate. I'd rather wear a mask and err on the side of caution than get hit in the face and get disfigured by a
at the
softball.
World Series this year.
That's just my opinion, Scott
8
Webster.
is 7 for 7. Batter Alexis Papilla. 2 ground outs to second base.
Alex Papillo had that.
I don't ban or block people
against
usually.
UCLA
You have to
in
do
the
a lot
opening round of the
for
World
me to do that.
Series, and she said, "This is a moment that I've been
Y'all let
waiting for."
burnt
since
toast come in here all the
years
time and
old."
talk shit. So,
A power hitter, but Harry goes
takes a
right
lot
after
to get under my
those
skin.
strikes.
A home run is their only hit. 3rd team All-American. 20 home run season. 5th most in Alabama history. In an 0-2 hole. Ball.
A player that likes to watch a lot of film, knows everything about the opposing pitchers, gets in her own pitcher's ears, asking, okay, what's this pitch that she's throwing, or what do you see here? Just wants to know as much information as she possibly can to be as prepared as she can be stepping in the box.
Ball. Two and two. And one All-American to another. Strike 3. And Terry finishes off a scoreless 5th. Big bats coming up for the Red Raiders. Maya Davis and Lauren Allred try to make it back to the champ finals.
Killer Breeze is not with us tonight, Lane. If you go back and watch the Texas and Nebraska game, the end of it, last 15 to 20 minutes, you'll understand why he's not here tonight. That was his call. Lane. So let's go ahead and take a shot for Michael Sursa. So whatever you got in front of you, whether it be water Patron, Mexican candy, as Timmy likes to say, or peppermint schnapps, blue raspberry Kool-Aid for Nitro, it's time to take a shot.
Everybody is on. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody! Shot, 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 shot. Ain't nobody rock. Everybody is on. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody! Shot, 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 shot.
Terry Rogers in his house. Bama, exclamation point, outlaw. It's tied 2-2, brother. We're struggling. We're struggling tonight, Terry. Got to pull us through, Terry. Got to pull us through. Lane says Alabama softball has a great coach. I love how he coaches. Yeah, he got in trouble for making a comment about transgenders being in women's sports. So Alabama's coach has the same line of thinking that we do about the transgender, the men that are trying to transgender the women, basically being gay men that are not good enough in their gender-born sport. So they're cowards that like to beat on women. And then they're ashamed of being gay. So that makes them a bigot too. Makes them a bigot against their own sexuality. Killer's not with us. I just told y'all. Just told Lane. Lane was asking about it. Killer's not with us tonight. Had a little bit of a tiff the other night, and he just unplugged his feed, and I ain't heard from him. So maybe he'll get back up with me. We shall see, John Petrig. Let's get y'all back to the game.
Gets under one to left center. Kristen White with an early vocal call. Saw Alabama have some trouble with outfield
2-2
yesterday, and no
One
trouble
out.
between White and Vandegrift.
Bottom of the fifth.
A lot of the teams that make the World Series play in that Clearwater Invitational Tournament.
Exactly, Dale. Err on the side of judgment.
You get a first-hand look at so many great teams. Love that tournament in February. Get to be by the beach and see great softball.
Transgender don't mean they're not comfortable with themselves. It means they're not comfortable with being a real man.
One of those teams, Texas Tech, played in Clearwater this
Not
year.
being a coward.
Here's a little dribbler, and Vic Moulton fields her position to get
Anybody that's going to beat up on women because they're not good enough in their gender-born sport is a coward.
replacing
And a
Jocelyn
bigot,
Brisky.
because all they are is basically gay men,
With a
like I just said.
two-on-one-out situation in the fourth has retired the first four Red Raiders she's faced. A bold move here by Patrick Murphy, who knows if his team loses this game, they'll have to play the if necessary. And now, all four pitchers that we
Patrick Murphy
could feature
don't
today
want
have pitched for both sides. Terry
some jack in the box
for
in
Texas
the locker
Tech,
room
Brisky,
with
and
his
Moulton
girls.
for Alabama.
Ball.
Her
goes.
Jackie Liz.
Crazy to
They
see how
are.
much that Vic Moulton is throwing this drop ball in her first World Series appearance, because like we said before, that was a pitch that she did not come to Alabama with. She was primarily rise balls, 72 up in the zone. And she said it was a pitch that they really worked on in the fall, that she would just throw the drop ball that she had recently learned and treat it like it was a fastball. And she said at practice she would give up
We got
4
31
runs a
people in
day.
here. As y'all come in, smash the like button and the subscribe
Meltdowns,
button.
all of that. And they
Let you
played
know
their
when we're
first
up on
games
the
in the
air.
spring, and they were swinging and missing
Get
at
more
that pitch,
people in
and gave
here.
her confidence to throw it. And you can
So
see
hit
she's
the like button
continuing
and the
to go to
subscribe
that pitch,
button.
over the top rotation, worked hard on that pitch and had success with it all the way back in February, and it's carrying through to the World Series.
One of the very patient and powerful is missed up, no swing. It's ball four. The two-out walk for Tech.
And Jackie Lish just showed the team what's possible when hitting off a Moulton and you don't
Yes,
chase.
sir.
I think that was an important at bat for Texas Tech hitters to see, that Moulton wants these hitters to chase her drop and rise up out of the zone. Lish is very patient, and Moulton could not find the strike zone.
He didn't get in trouble with the Alabama administration. John.
She doesn't chase ball one.
Patrick Murphy didn't get in trouble with the Alabama administration.
Isaac Kennedy has just
I think
returned
that's
to
what I was
Texas
saying.
Tech bullpen.
I'm talking about
Charlie Giles, who homered off of her, will lead off
the
at
liberal
6.
media. There's up in arms over it, John.
Giles wanted that pitch call. Marty Apposition says it's down, and it's 2-0.
She's not throwing as hard.
That's the third time y'all have asked that.
Relief with the runner in scoring position, getting her first taste of this field. And Coach Lance McMahon, who
Me and Killer had a little bit of a spat last night at the end of the Texas-Nebraska game.
to her to calm her down, but
And he
she was
unplugged
hitting
his feet.
73, 72 when she came in
And
relief
so-
last inning. Now just staying right about 70.
I guess he just needs to cool off a little bit.
This is similar to what you said
If he
about
wants to come back on
Brisky,
here,
her velocity drop.
he can
Adrenaline,
come back on here.
heat,
If
pressure.
you don't want to,
It's all of the above.
then you ain't got to.
Yeah, combination.
I like having Killer Breeze on here,
It's
but
huge on this field. When you're
you can't allow for a disagreement,
this
then
crowd, you wanna set
podcasting
the
ain't the
tone,
thing you need to be
go hard,
doing.
be aggressive,
Because
set the
people are
tone
going to
for
come
your
at you and
mindset,
they're going to
for your
disagree
body,
with you.
for your team.
A big crowd and a big stage for Vic Moulton to try to navigate. And also a big lineup. Elevates that one to panel.
Oh,
Deep to
shit.
left field at the wall. Good! Vandegrift had it! Audrey Vandegrift was right there. But a disappearing act of a two-run homer.
That's such a big old wing right there.
Texas Tech leads 4-2.
That pitch is middle. Challenged her out over the heart of the plate. Panel says, thank you. I thought Vandegrift had it. Didn't even look like she jumped that high. It only looked like she jumped at about 50% and hits off of her glove. So close.
Yeah,
I thought that she had it. How did she not have it? I thought that she had it up here. Looked like she was just posted underneath it, tracked it down, and that's going to be a home run for Panel instead of the third out of the inning.
4-2 on a 2-out, 2-run homer.
Yeah, she should have jumped, John. Right. That was some lackadaisical effort. Like she was scared of the fence.
Left fielder Lauren Johnson.
You're right, John Pitcher.
Vandegrift is batting in the top of the 6th inning. So he likely didn't want to take her out.
That's not nobody's fault but Oklahoma's.
And re-enter her because then he would lose the option
should
to
have been
have
there.
that defensive sub.
Should have been Mississippi State, brother.
He leaves her in.
I miss Oklahoma
And
being
the
there
home run
too.
Ball traces right past her glove. At Texas Tech in a must-win game for the Red Raiders has its first 2-run lead.
That is true, Nitro.
2 strikes on Terry now.
And think about how important that was.
Even when you're mad at your brother, you still love him. Yeah, you still love Killer Breeze.
Came up against Moten with a different approach to make Moten find
summer trips, parties, and
He
photos
gets
different without a hat on. Hims offers access to a range of
comfortable
simple-to-use
talking to me about it. I guess we'll talk about it. Until then, I really can't do nothing about it.
Texas Tech tonight with 4 2-out runs. They had been just 4 for 25 with 2 outs in the first 3 games of the World Series. 4 for 8 with all 4 runs tonight. A strikeout ends the inning, but a home run.
That was horseshit.
Tech the lead with
That was horseshit, man. She should have jumped. Just like John Patrick said, she should have freaking jumped.
Taylor Panel
That's
gets
half-ass. Look at that.
almost
Half-ass.
of this one.
Half-ass.
Vandegrift was going to rob it. It hits off of her glove, and what a momentum swing in this
That's a
inning
bunch
in
of
favor
horseshit.
of Texas Tech.
That was horseshit. That was a lame-ass try, as John Patrick said. Yeah, I saw where Oklahoma come back. Oklahoma was up 3-0, then they were down 7-3, and they come back and beat Georgia Tech in Atlanta, as John Patrick says. So who's Oklahoma playing again? Kansas. I think Teresa said they're playing Kansas in a super regional. So I actually might try to carry that if y'all want me to carry it. If y'all want me to watch, if y'all want to watch some Oklahoma baseball against the Kansas Jayhawks in the Super Regional, I think it'll be in Lawrence, Kansas. I might do that. I've never done a baseball game on here. Vicky, it's not my place to give him a call. He's the one that unplugged. He's the one that got mad just because I disagreed with him. So it's on him. I'm not going to call him and aggravate him and piss him off some more. When he decides that he wants to call and hash it out, I guess he will. Now, when I'm in the wrong about something, Vicky, I've come on here plenty of times on this platform and admitted when I was wrong and apologized on an open forum when I'm wrong. I'm not one of those people that can't do that. So I don't think I was wrong in that situation. So in this case, I'm probably not going to give him a call first, and I'm not going to apologize because I don't feel like I've done anything wrong, Vicky. Go listen to the last 15 or 20 minutes of the Texas-Nebraska live stream. It's uploaded to podcast. Go listen to that, and you let me know whether you think I'm in the wrong or not. But I get what you're saying, Vicky. I get what you're saying. I like O'Killer Breeze too. Let's get y'all back to the call of the game.
That if necessary game
if we need it. But wow, the swing, and I mean, so close at the fence.
I thought Audrey Vandegrift was right underneath. I completely agree with Kevin and Amanda. I thought she was camped right underneath that ball, and we talked about it. Defense was going to be an X factor, and that's not a play
I
that
agree,
goes down
Juan
as an error in
Blero.
the scorebook, but I guarantee
Use your free
Audrey
hand to climb the
Vandegrift
wall for a
wishes she had
difficult
that one back.
Yeah,
but makeable
that's all I'm
catch.
going to say. But
I
feel
completely
like with Marley
agree,
Giles
Juan
coming out, this
Blero.
is big, right? She's kind of been that spark for them, so look for her to try to get something going here in the sixth.
All right, Kevin.
Yeah, I didn't either,
Try to rally.
Sean.
They are 0-22
It surprised
in the World
me.
Series when trailing after
It
the
really
fifth
surprised
inning.
me
Can
when
they
he done
change
that.
that?
A rather
I
ominous
never would
stat
think he would
for
be the
the
kind that
Crimson
would,
Tide fans, Courtney.
just because I disagreed with him, that he
4-2
would tap out
Texas
like
Tech
that.
lead, and it is
He
Marley
did.
Giles, a home run
Maybe he
hitter
had some
from
other stuff
earlier.
going on that was
Leading off
aggravating.
against Caitlin Terry. One pitch for Terry, one out. Texas Tech is 5 outs away from making this an awfully long night here in Oklahoma. Remember, they need to win to force that if necessary game. As you heard Courtney say, Alabama just needs one win
Well,
today.
they over, like I said,
This
I
is the
disagree,
32nd year
and I have a
of
right
this
to disagree.
semifinal format
If I
at the
think
World Series.
something's wrong, I'm going to say it.
Only 4 times of the first 31.
I thought he was
We
wrong.
saw both
He thought I was wrong.
semifinals go to
He
a
got mad
necessary game.
and
It
left,
happened earlier
and I
today
stayed.
when Texas
So,
pushed Tennessee to an extra game and won it. And Texas Tech is trying to do the same. Only 10
well,
of
I'm
the
sorry,
first
John,
62
but
teams now,
that's
with
called an
Texas
opinion.
11 of 63
People allowed to have an
that
opinion.
needed to win
I
twice in the
disagree
semis have done so to
with
make
your
it
assertion.
to the championship
You agree with
finals.
you disagree with
11
my
of
assertion,
63.
and I disagree with yours.
Texas Tech is in the driver's
Just
seat.
because you disagree with my assertion doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It just means that you disagree. You may be right, you may be wrong. We never know because she didn't play.
You got the first 3
It's a
outs of this
50-50
game,
thing.
allowed 2 hits
And
in the
that's all I
second.
said. If you
Audrey
can't
Kennedy
take that,
came in
you
for
can't
2.
take a disagreement,
Terry has thrown 2 1/3 scoreless.
then that's on you, man.
From there.
You got to be able to disagree with
And a
people.
Roman rolls one through the right side for an Alabama base hit. The freshman with their first 2 hits at the
I don't
World
get why
Series
people
tonight.
get so mad just because
And now a
someone won't
chance at redemption
just because someone won't agree
for
with
Audrey
their point of
Vandegrift.
view. That's a lame ass way to look at things. Just because someone won't agree with you doesn't mean you have
You're
to
up against the wall at the World Series. Not a routine
pout
play, but
and take your ball and
certainly
go
a
home.
play that it looked like she was about to make. And as you heard Danielle Laurie astutely say, jump.
It's like a baby jump out there. I think she just thought
You
she
got
didn't need to.
to be
you know,
able
just misread it. It's
to
on her
disagree.
glove. I'm sure she's thinking about it right now, wanting a chance to get her team
Appreciate you, Terry.
into this game in terms of
Terry Rogers.
2 runs back. And she could do it. When she moved back down to the 6th hole, Vandegrift has been showing some extra pop. She started out as the leadoff hitter, then moved her down to the 6th hole, and she's been hitting for a higher slug.
That's right, man. Just because someone won't agree with your opinion
Came out for a talk
doesn't
with
mean you
Terry.
got to get mad at them and not
Senior
talk
who's
to
off
them.
at a
Or
defensive sub comes in
unplug
to
your
get
feed.
speed on the base paths
Just
for Roman.
agree to disagree. Right, Lane?
Vandegrift, a sack flying and a bunt out today. And their best hitter in the tournament, 10 for 20, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. And she takes strike 1 right around the edge.
Like I said, John, I disagree with you. Don't get mad because I disagree with you. Bottom line.
Chases strike 2.
Bottom line, brother. You can put out all the scenarios and the analogies and the comparisons that you want. I still am going to disagree on the Jordy
Terry
Ball
looking for Tech, 7
because I think she made the right decision for herself.
This lefty on lefty matchup with Terry's curveball.
I don't understand why that makes people mad.
The chase is
Just
so
because I don't
tough
want to
that
disagree,
pitch
just because I don't want to agree with you,
seems
man,
like
there's no reason to get mad.
a little bit to these lefties.
You're right, George. Fry, they do need some
Pleases her.
but it doesn't look like we're going to get it.
That Terry
Looks like we're going to be playing a second game tonight, George Fry.
Vandegrift's likely thinking that she's going to go back out. Instead, she goes back door. Same pitch, curveball, different side of the plate. Freezes Vandegrift, worked from ahead.
Exactly,
count,
Lane.
got the chase and then got the freeze.
And you and Killebreeze got into it one time, Lane. I remember.
2 out, and the tying run, the freshman Embry Taylor.
Killer's just got to.
4 strikeouts.
He's got to come to
World
the
Series. Singled against
realization
Terry
that sometimes people are just not going to agree. It's just the way it is sometimes.
Nyjah Kennedy looming to potentially close
Just the way it
game at
is.
some point, but once again,
Von Petrig.
Terry has thrown
It's
brilliantly.
just the way it is, brother.
5 innings yesterday, a 2-run ball in relief, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk.
Cool.
2-0 for Taylor here. 3 2/3 for Terry today. 1 run, no walks, 3 strikeouts.
Hey, Meta.
Damn, stupid ass commercial. Man.
Thank you.
But a 2-0 count here. And Taylor rips one to short. It's caught on a line by Tony. Texas Tech is 1 inning away from forcing an if necessary game, and they'll try to get a little extra offense.
You know that Omaha wants this if necessary game. Let me speak about something that y'all just talking about. I forgot who said it. Maybe it's Scott Lester. Scott Lester was talking about the attendance was really bad because Oklahoma wasn't there. Well, I don't really think that's a reflection of Oklahoma not being there, more so than these teams that are there, their fans don't support them like they should. That goes for Alabama. That goes for Texas. That goes for Tennessee. That goes for Texas Tech. All 4 of them, all 4 of their fan bases should be ashamed. This morning, there was hardly anybody there. Now, this is Texas. You're defending national champions. It's not like Texas's first time here and their fans aren't used to, watching softball. Texas is defending national champions, and they put nobody in the stands today, hardly, this morning. The outfield, the bleachers, what you would call the end zone in college football, there was nobody out there. So what's that say about Texas that they didn't send anybody up there? They're the defending national champions. They should be sending some people. Alabama has won a national championship before in 2012. We should have people up there. Exactly. And Oklahoma City is not that far from Texas, as Jay Chapman points out. Why ain't you there? Texas Tech, same thing. Alabama, Tennessee, to their defense, they are a few states away. But Texas and Texas Tech should definitely be sending people there. I think Tech's got a good following. I think they got a lot of people up there from Tech. But it also might have to do with the fact the game was played so early during the weekday and people were at work as well. So the game being played early during the weekday, it might have been like that even if Oklahoma had been there. I think it was a bad start time too. I guess Scott and John got mad and left. I'm not conflating anything, John. What are you talking about, bro? Just because I won't agree with you, now you're going to start taking shots too? I'm just disagreeing, John. If y'all don't like me disagreeing, I don't know what to tell you, man.
New left fielder. Lauren
I'm not going to roll over
Johnson,
for
number
anybody.
1.
I'm not biting my tongue for anybody, Tony. I like you, but I am allowed to disagree.
But if Texas Tech wins this game,
Just
they'll have
because
done so.
you think you're
having
right,
seen and hit to
don't
a degree.
necessarily mean you are right,
Brisky
John.
and Moten.
Just because I think I'm right
And they've really
doesn't mean
taken
I'm
away
necessarily
an
right.
Alabama advantage. You figured, well, if Alabama loses this game, maybe they'll at
Gotta
least have
allow people to
a
disagree,
fresh
man.
surprise arm for
As
game
long as
2.
they're not
That's
taking
not gonna be the
personal
case anymore.
shots, you should be able to disagree.
31 pitches. Now, she and Brisky certainly could both pitch in game 2. But Nyjah Kennedy has not thrown a ton today. And the pitching advantage that Alabama has to feel a little neutralized here for the way Texas Tech swung it against Moten and Brisky.
Yeah, I think if the UCLA
is that Brisky
been playing early in the morning on Monday, Wayne, I don't think any fan base can show up.
There's still
to be honest with you, Oklahoma, just a
what we saw
bad
from
start
Brisky
time.
today compared to her other
On a
two
Monday,
complete games
11
that she's
o'clock
thrown
in the
World
morning,
Series, she just didn't have her
people
best
have to be
stuff
at
in the
work.
start, but that does not mean that she won't have it if she gets a start and if we need the if necessary game.
Haley Tony with some big swings in the game, 2 for 2, including an RBI double.
Well, I disagree, Dale. I disagree with you and John. I don't think that they would have. There's no guarantee if she had stayed that they would have, because a lot better. Texas won it last year, and this year Oklahoma didn't even make it to the World Series. So I don't think one player would have compensated for all that. But that's just my opinion, man. I don't understand why y'all get mad about it. It's just an opinion.
Alabama has 8, 9, and 1. 2 up in the 7th. Hawkins, White, and Young are the do-ups. We do have a couple of pinch hit options as well.
No, Alabama's not done. Our flipping points. If
You'll
Alabama
see Brooke
loses, they have to
Wells
play a second
likely to
game.
re-add to the game. She's
If
out
Alabama
right now
wins
for
this game,
the
then
defensive
Texas Tech is eliminated. If Alabama hasn't lost a game yet in the series, World Series, and Tech has lost one game.
And I think these final innings, inning and a half, is important for Alabama because right now, I mean, we talked about momentum, and yeah, if Texas Tech holds on to this lead and wins the game, you could call that momentum. But for Alabama, I don't feel like it's overwhelming momentum going into that second game.
Now the first and Dutcher out, number 2.
And so that can help too. Like when Texas and Tennessee were playing, I felt like Texas really grabbed the momentum.
I might try to do this second game. I'm not sure. I don't know how many people actually stay around for their second game, to be honest with you. I might just be spinning my wheels by doing the second game.
Off of Vandegrift's glove, but we still have a tie game here.
Strike 1 to Kennedy, who is certainly an interesting figure, even though we haven't much heard from her.
Also, if anybody wants to come in here and help me close the game out, it's going to be a closure tonight. Like Russell Reese is sometimes. You can come on in here.
He may ride the hot hand of Caitlin Terry.
That's not no problem for me.
57 pitches in 4 innings.
There's no problem, John. It's not a problem at all. It's called a difference of opinion. Just because you have a different opinion than mine doesn't make you right. It doesn't make me right. It just means that we have a different opinion.
Emotional win last night.
I don't know why.
They played more recently, and you could add those pitches up from Terry and Kennedy. So
I digress.
Arms are fresher.
I'm going to let it go.
Strike 3 called to Kennedy.
Just know I disagree with
Send
you.
this game to the top of the 7th.
It's called agree to disagree.
One more game. The Tide in search of 2.
All right, we're in a commercial break. If y'all don't mind, smash the like button and subscribe button. If you just come in here, it really helps me out immensely. It pushes the algorithm and lets YouTube know there's people in here and they make the party bigger. Subscribing absolutely lets you know when I'm up and on the air so I can give you more free content. Also, if you do want to donate to the show, there is a thing coming across the scroll down here. I got a few options if you want to cut the middleman out. It's money $sign JPC316 on Cash App and JPC316 on Venmo. But if you want to get your comment highlighted and pushed up to the top above everybody else's, so I'll have to address you directly, there is a money $sign at the bottom. Click on that, write your comment out, then click a second time so you get your money's worth. Tammy is calling for a shot. So, once again, Tammy's going to get us all liquored up tonight. Even though I don't have no liquor on me. Whatever you got in front of you. Raspberry Kool-Aid from Nitro. Mexican candy from Tammy. Patron shots is what I'd prefer to have right now, but I don't. Or you can just have a bottle of water like me and take a shot with Tammy and the Outlaw Posse as we try to pull the Crimson Tide through in this last inning, down by 2. Let's take a shot for the Queen, Candy Burton.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Shots, 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 shots. Ain't the party rock. Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Shots, 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 shots.
All right. We got that shot out of the way. Killer Breeze, where you at, bro? I just told y'all where he was at. Wasn't Nesmo, but I appreciate the $10 donation, my brother. Every little bit helps, Nesmo. Appreciate the $10 donation from one Nesmo, who's also a member of the Outlaw Posse. He has his badge. He's deputized.
Only one time this year has Alabama come back to win when trailing into the seventh. At 56-7, they obviously haven't trailed into the seventh often. Hubbard couldn't hold up on strike one. Only time they did it with that 1-7 record.
Yeah, the odds were better, Keith.
That
You're
was
right.
against a Kentucky team.
I didn't say the odds weren't better. I just said I think that Jordy done what was best for her.
1-1 to Hubbard.
Keith Cox.
Trying to do it here against a Tech team that went 21-3 in the Big 12, has gone 59-8 overall, and has Caitlin Terry, who's been absolutely fearless over the last couple of days in the World Series circle. Hubbard stays alive on 1-2.
Well, remember, we saw some pinch hit magic last night when Texas Tech was playing UCLA in this exact spot in the order.
What are you talking about,
8-9-1
John?
were due up, and Illinois Perez made some moves
How am I
and had
lying?
some success.
Because I have a different
pinch
opinion.
hitters.
Maybe you're a liar. Maybe I think you're a liar, John. See how that works?
Never won a World Series game. It
I don't know who you're calling a liar, son, but I'm not a liar. I ain't got anything to lie about. It's out there for everybody to see. Go watch the video.
Kristen White, who is
Watch the end of the
not a
game.
power threat at all,
I'm not lying about
but
anything.
Slapper who gets on base a lot will follow her.
There's nothing to lie about.
And then the top of the order. Then Jenna Young.
It's not a lie if it's an opinion.
5 for 8 at this World Series.
It's an
2
opinionated
walks, then
statement,
Brooke Wells.
and it's not
She had a
fact.
slow couple of
There's
weekends,
no way to
but did
tell
have the game
whether
winning
it
home run
would have
Thursday.
happened or not with Jordy Ball.
First Hubbard. That ball hits something. It pops up, and it's deflected by Terry, and it'll be called a foul ball.
Really?
A couple of questions
ball.
here. Did it hit the knob of the bat?
Damn.
And did it hit the batter? Did Terry try to grab it in fair territory? But it's been ruled foul.
She touched it first.
And it was clearly touch foul.
Wow.
So a good job by the plate umpire, Marty Abizishin. And here's the view from Susan Eads' hat. Another 1-2. Just misses.
I don't understand why y'all have a problem with someone disagreeing with you.
Aspen Burns back in the
It's
game.
sort of
And
weak,
catcher
man.
tried
To
to
be
frame
honest
it.
with you. You should be able to disagree with each other.
Line to right field, and Lauren already.
Yeah, calling each other names. But we can start calling names if that's what y'all want to do. I don't really want to do that. But
Remember, it was just a couple of weeks ago. Texas Tech was down 8-0 with 1 out to go.
Alabama doesn't play
Game
Oklahoma
2 of
this year.
regionals
You talking about
against
football,
Ole Miss
Terry
that would've
Rogers?
fallen into the losers bracket. Right down to short. Tony throws it away. And White is aboard. That will bring the time run to the plate as the sophomore.
That was a
Tony
crazy hit right there.
airmailed the throw.
I can't believe she got on base for that.
She knew she had to be quick. It was a great pick, and Kristen White does a great job of just putting the ball on the ground and causing some havoc.
What do you want to cover one, Nesmo? Y'all want me to do the Oklahoma baseball game against the Kansas Jayhawks?
It'll be a base hit, an infield hit for White, who has 2 hits tonight. That brings
Yeah,
Jenny
well, that's
Young to
on
the
that's
plate,
on Texas and
representing the
Texas Tech
time
to
run.
me because they're close. Scott
6
Lester.
homers on the year for Young. 2 of them in the
Why don't you
tournament
come
that
on here and
opened the
straighten me out,
regional
John?
final against USC
You want
Upstate.
someone to come on here and straighten me out? Why don't you come on here and straighten me out,
Strike
bro?
1.
I like you, man. I really do. But
Tech team that has had to fight
you've
through
got
an
to allow
elimination game
people
already in super
to
regionals
agree
and
to
crazy
disagree.
regional comeback. Fighting
If
for
you
their
don't,
season
it's
tonight.
no fun being in a
Strike 2
dictatorship.
to Young.
It's not on me, Dale.
They have shut down Alabama's leadoff maestro. Terry trying to get her again. And Young fouls it off of Burns, who couldn't grab it.
You want me to put a link in here for you to come in here and straighten me out, John Petrie? I can put you a link in there and you can come on here live, bud.
One on,
Just
one
let me
out.
know.
Young the tying run. Texas Tech must win to force another game. Alabama to the champ finals with a victory. 0-2. Deep drive to right field. Jenny
Woo!
Young in the 7th.
Woo! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh yeah, Terry's tough, all right. And then UCLA had us down by 2 the other day too when we come back.
To another this week in Oklahoma. Down to their final 2 outs. Jenny Young delivers. And the top seed.
And as Scott Lester said,
the score at 4.
let's give Scott Lester what he wants.
Boom shakalaka! Boom shakalaka!
I don't love
Boom
the
shakalaka!
pitch ball. She was going on the outer half, and Jenny Young wanted
That's for
nothing
Scott
to
Lester.
do with it. So she goes to a backdoor curveball, and it's right into the swing path.
Have that
of
shot
Jenny
done
Young.
again, Tammy.
Looking
You
to
right.
hit with 2 strikes, just stays on it. Jenny Young has had such an amazing Women's College World Series. She was 0 for 3 before
Hey, John.
that. Could have been down, but wanted to do it for her team. This got out of here.
Johnny
And
John.
That pitch was way too close for a pitcher's count.
John
pitch,
John.
and Terry can't
Petrie.
believe it.
You want to come on here live, brother?
So many big swings
Just
have
let
been
me
given
know.
up by Texas
Anybody want
Tech
to come on
in
here
the
live
late
and
innings.
help me close
This
this
has to
thing
be
out? I'd be
crushing
more than
for
glad to
Terry,
put a
and
link in the
you're telling
comment
what it
section.
feels like in the complete
And anybody
opposite
can
for
click
Alabama
the
with Jenny
link
Young.
and come in here and help me close this game out. We just had a shot.
Back in
Lester,
winner set Iowa.
I'll take another shot in just a
They
second
are
for Scott
probably
Lester.
running into the streets and jumping for joy. And Jenny Young has
That's a
not
good
only
idea,
tied
Terry
this
Rogers,
game,
but I wouldn't know
she
how to do the
has
logistics.
knocked out Caitlin Terry
If you know the
again.
logistics of how to do something like that, Terry Rogers,
Enters
let me know,
for a
brother.
second time.
Let me know.
Remember, she has stayed in the lineup and hit. She'll come in to pitch after the swing of a lifetime for the former Iowa Gatorade Softball Player of the Year, who tore her ACL in her final year going into college, played a couple of years as a Hawkeye, and now Crimson through and through. Can you get better drama than the Women's College World Series?
I agree, Dayor. I will wait until after this at bat, and I will do a shot for Scott Lester.
Texas Tech, you go, all right, we dealt with this yesterday.
Yeah, Scott Lester, I agree. The changing of pitchers
It all started
after every bad play
and causes
is
tremendous mental
pretty
stress. But with
much a
Nutrafol Men,
nuisance.
you can do
Same tonight.
I agree with
With
you,
their
Scott
season
Lester.
on the line. Kennedy and
Yeah, you better run somewhere, John. You ain't going to no store.
And of course,
Quit
Texas
lying.
Tech is the home
You call
team.
me a liar. You lying, man. You ain't going to no store.
The final
You
at
just scared to come on here.
Mia Williams is going to lead off the bottom of the 7th, but we're still a ways away.
Just
from
playing with you, John.
Off the
Don't
end of
tap
the
out on me.
Wells and the aforementioned Williams will give way to Liss. 2 down, 7th inning.
Yeah, let me know, Terry Rogers. Let me know, Terry.
What hasn't he seen at this point?
Who runs to the score
Just
in
gotta
the
be
bottom of
his
in the top of the seventh? John,
traditional gray hairs, or maybe
why would
it's
you run
first
to the
time
score right now?
like there's been a lot of
This is the
stressful
conclusion of the
games for
game,
Texas
brother.
Tech and their fans and
That'd be like going to the
coaches
store in the
and
fourth
Glasgow even said
quarter
the other night
of
after
a
the loss,
tied
he was
football
up all
game.
night thinking about that loss.
John
Not getting a lot
Petrig.
of sleep here with these tight games.
All of a sudden, the guy in front of him looks a lot more relaxed. Strike two to on Papillo.
Appreciate that singing magic that George Fry threw to us. The two Crimson Nations.
It'll be Williams, Davis, and Allred in the bottom of the seventh.
I agree, Scott Lester.
Now exist. Holt. Outside ball on. Alabama fighting to end this semifinal round in this game. Texas Tech fighting to extend it to a winner-take-all game. High and heightened drama again in OKC as Papillo pops a 1-2 out of play.
They did, George Fry. Was down 3-1 and come back and won that game.
That says it all, doesn't it? If you're a neutral, you're probably having fun. If not, this is capital S stomach churning stuff right here.
Stress City.
2, 3, 4. Nice. Already have position. Slows down the proceedings. Needs a few new softballs.
Now you got the Roll Tides out there, Tammy, and the Wickham Tech, whatever they call themselves.
Number 1 seed.
It is a tense moment in the crowd. They're going back and forth. As Tammy Burton says.
Good tip by Papillo as Kennedy threw that changeup. There's an Iowa kid in Jenna Young who gave Alabama the lead. Northern Iowa transfer in Papillo keeps this at-bat alive on a fly ball out of play. Where you look here for Papillo?
Outer half. Make it with that change again. Or to the screw. I mean, I feel like that outer half is where any of these pitchers are trying to work Papillo, and she's been chasing that pitch. Kennedy had thrown her a changeup early in the count that she just held back on. Papillo just having this long quality at bat here.
Nyjah does not go inside very often to lefties. Staying away from the powerful Papillo. And somehow Papillo is able to hurl that ball out of play.
And look how fired up her teammates are. Picked this up basically when it was in Quiroga's glove. Spoiled, but you thought might be a called strike.
That is a new captain viewpoint. Lagi Quiroga. 10 pitch. Some pretty screwy speed there. It's an infield hit. What a battle. Papillo with maybe the softest hit ball of the day. A feathery touch to put the go-ahead run on.
Going back to the changeup, and Papillo motors down the line, clearly gets there safe, and it was a changeup hit off the end of the bat, crazy spin to it. Tony took her time making that play, and Papillo with a great hustle.
Now Marley Giles, who homered off of Nyjah Kennedy just 3 innings ago. Giles has led the way for Alabama, along with Young at the World Series. They've each homered tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is the girl that hit the home run while it blew off of it. How ironic would that be?
Count, and then went deep into the count against Kennedy and hit that rise ball out of the park.
After Papillo's second infield single of the year, Giles a chance to be the hero. A changeup in there for a strike. Two senior captains face to face, one of whom will play for the title, and one of whom is going to have to hang up their cleats, at least at the collegiate level, here at Devon Park. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm going to get you your shot, Scott Lister.
Star-Spangled Bat, ready for Kennedy's 2-2. It's down to third, a low pick by Panel, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Alabama comes back to tie it on a big swing from Jenna Young.
Jenna Young is a game changer. This swing on this stage in this moment, transferring from.
All right. So, Scott Lester wants a shot. So we're going to give Scott Lester a shot as well. We're all going to be shot out. So whatever you got in front of you. Some of Nitro's Blue Raspberry Kool-Aid. Modelo. Hell, we can get some Pabst Blue Ribbon in here if you have some. Me personally, I just got a bottle of Smart Water here. I'm going to take a shot of for Scott Lester and the Outlaw Posse as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Tied up. Alabama trying to fight off Texas Tech so they don't have to play a second game. Here's that shot for all of y'all.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots. Ain't nobody rock. Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody!
All right. So, off Flippin' Farmstead took a shot of sweet tea. Is that homemade sweet tea, or was it Milo sweet tea, or Blue Diamond sweet tea? Most people prefer Milos. I get the yellow label that's sugar-free, that tastes like sugar, because I'm diabetic. But it's pretty good stuff, Milo's tea. I used to make my own tea, but that Lipton's tea, man, I'd always burn it.
One of the best power hitters in softball did this just a day ago.
She really owns that outer half, and she has her whole career at Florida and then here at Texas Tech. So much power on that outer half of the plate.
Yeah, I need a 12-ounce drink too, brother.
Firefighters always win water fights.
Texas Tech team, and she has a ton of
Bill
power in
Bates
that
in the
bat.
house. Haven't seen Bill in a while. Glad to have you back, Bill Bates. He has his badge. He's deputized. He's an Outlaw Posse. He says, hell with a shot. I need a 12-ounce drink.
An 0-2 two-run home run. And doesn't that sound familiar for Texas Tech fans? Game-tying two-run home run to right on an 0-2 pitch in the top of the 7th in the World Series semis. Last year, it was Oklahoma's Abby Dayton, and the script was a little different. Last year, it was Texas Tech just needing 1 win, Alabama needing 2 to force the if necessary game. But in that game, Tech responded with a 7th-inning run. It was a run scored by Maya Davis on a Lauren Allred sac fly, and Davis and Allred are the next 2 batters, unless Williams can end it here. 1-1 for the freshman Vic Moulton. Down to the end of Mia. It's 2-1.
Alabama has had a lot of success against Mia Williams in this game. A couple of strikeouts, 1 on the rise, big-time chase in her first at-bat, and then 1 on the drop, and a ground ball to third base.
Williams to left field. See you in a half hour.
There it is.
Mia Williams wins it for Tech.
There's going to be a second game now. That's such a big old ding dong.
The The resilient Red Raiders have done it again. They forced the...
All right. Get that off there. So there's going to be a second game. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight and supporting the channel and hanging out with me and liking and subscribing and all that good stuff and giving me retention. Staying in here the whole time the way y'all do gives me valuable retention for the channel. Really makes a difference. I appreciate it. As I said before, if you want to donate to the channel and help keep the lights on, there's a little scroll down here. It says $, JPC316 on Cash App and JPC316 on Venmo. You can also hit the $, sign at the bottom, and it'll push your comment to the top. Hit that $, sign, write your comment out, and then hit it, click a second time so that your comment gets highlighted and you get your money's worth. Bill Bates says he doesn't see Texas Tech beating Alabama twice. Well, I hope you're right, because if we don't, we're going to have a rematch of last year's game, Texas versus Texas Tech for the national title. And I don't really want to see that. But you would think, with, like I said, with Texas and Texas Tech being as close as they are to Oklahoma City, Lubbock not so much, Austin probably a little closer, that they would fill the stands up. But the stands have been quite empty, as many people have pointed out, and that probably does have a lot to do with Oklahoma not being there. Yeah, we lost 5-4, Juan Blero. Yeah. You said if I don't do it, you'll have to watch it from my damn Habib. What is a Habib? Game 2 is in 30 minutes, Michael Sursa. And who else was asking that? Someone else asked that. I feel you, Nitro. I'm softballed out tonight too, my brother. I love Alabama, but got to go get some stuff done. Sean James said, enjoyed it all, even the disagreeing. That's right. That's what makes it fun. There's people disagreeing and talking smack to each other, like me and John Petrie going back and forth. Pretty nice. Oh, you have to watch Habib, huh? Foreign channel. Okay, I see what you're saying now, Dayor. Yeah. I can put it up, but I probably won't be in here. I can put it up for the channel if you want me to, Dayor, if y'all are going to be in here. Yeah, I might do the Oklahoma baseball game next week or whenever they play. Is it this weekend? Just wondering. They'll play Kansas, right? Sponsored by El Jazeera. Yeah. I can put up a feed for y'all if you want me to. Y'all let me know in the comment section. If you want me to put up another feed for the game, I will. Just let me know. Right now. Yeah, neither Oklahoma or Oklahoma State made it this year, which hadn't happened in almost 9 years. So that really hurt attendance, most likely. You're right, Sean James. So I'll go ahead and I'll set up another link for y'all for the Alabama game against Texas Tech. And if y'all want to come in here and hang out and talk to each other, I'll set that up for y'all right now. All right, John Petrick, I will put that up for you right now, for you and Nesmo. So before I get out of here, as I said before, you see these guys with their badges and gals, R. Flippin Farmstead, Juan Blero, John Petrick, One Nesmo, Tammy Burton, Richard Burton, Vicky Sursa, all of you tonight in here with your badges on. They got their badge of deputized because they joined the Outlaw Posse. It's a little join button by the subscribe button. It's $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week. It's just a half a bottle of water for the Outlaw. You get that badge, get deputized, get a random Four Horseman shout as well as possibly the comment of the day, and maybe even get to choose some music and some movie clips for the show with that badge. KMCA to all the other teams, and I will go set that stream up right now. Class is now dismissed.